underwear. King Dingbat here, and I'm sorry I'm late. I was messing with this thing here. Apparently this wire is loose. And I tried switching another wire, but it would not connect if I switched wire. So that's what I was doing. That's what took so long. But thank you for joining me today. This is an interesting game. No question about it. I'm looking forward to seeing this game. I apologize that I was late. Like I said, if you just got here, I was trying to fix this audio thing. Apparently the wire's not working right. So it is what it is. Let me lower this. There we go. What is going on here, everybody? Power went out. Uh-oh. He's pouring something. No eggnog tonight. I need a break after yesterday. Go Birds. I got to pace myself now. You make 250 with a Buffalo win. Let's go, Trey. James Young, what's up? Sing the song. Let's party tonight. I don't know the words. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. Today, our choice of drink is a mother humping Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. We're gonna see how this thing is. The eggnog's great, Danny. Eggnog's great. You know, I can't complain. This is an interesting game. This is a cold weather game. It looks like it's windy, snowing. I did bet this game, and it's one of the few times I took the under. We'll see if I'm right. I hate taking under in games. Let me go to my. Hold on. Let me go to my. Get some of the stuff. I'm gonna get my bet up. Dude, I'm drinking Coke Zero right now too. Then switching to beer. Very cool. Very cool. The bad dog. Bad dog is a bad dog. Cause he knows the Giants always stink. They trade out the back of they draft and they stink. Thank you very much. All right, let's see here. 38.5. You had 30. Oh, I had a little long. Mine was a little higher. I think I had 40. I think it was 42. Let me see what it is. It's 41. So I took the under 41. Oh, there's a big shot. Yeah, we interrupt this program to say Daniel Jones stinks. Now back to the game. Minshew and Jones are both better than Jones. Than Mac Jones? I don't know, man. Mac Jones is pretty good. This season for eggnog, yes, it is. Knock it off. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. I truly, truly appreciate it. I got home late, and I'm trying to pull things up and get things all together here. Buffalo's driving, though. You see, they're at the 44. They're second and 13. Gets a couple on the run. It's a tough game. The wind is crazy. I think it's like, 40 or 50, something like that. It's really crazy. Mac Jones is good. He's good. He's got his team winning, though. You know, that's the big thing. That's the big thing. All right, Jones Josh Allen in a shotgun. Buffalo jumped. Yeah, it's like 40 or 50 mile an hour winds, and there's snow and all that. Eagle Slayer says double 500. My man, who did you bet? I took New England. I took New England in the money line in the under. I took the upset. It didn't pay me enough to bet the Bills. I don't care who wins the game, though. I mean, I don't care. You know. The problem with Hurts is that he's too inconsistent as a passer. One game he looked really good, and the other he really looked bad. His passing game is not good. You know, it's not. It's been unbelievable watching and listening to the comments over the last 24 hours. You know, there's a first down pass. Is that Matt Breida? How about that? I didn't even know he was in Buffalo. So first down Buffalo, they're on the move. Yeah, the Patriots making Super Bowl, that would be unbelievable. Could you imagine if it was them, the Bucks? Jeff, that would be insane. Denzel looking good today. I feel good today, you know. Don't have my Santa hat because my cigar stunk that thing up. It's drying out. I had to wash it. Nothing but field goals is very, very possible. You know. Here's Allen. He handoff to Breida, fumbles, recovered, Patriots. That's the kind of game they're going to get. You might not even get field goals. The under's looking good, baby. The under's looking good. Do I think Washington has any chance against? I think they're going to beat them. I'm betting that game. I'll be streaming that game. Yeah, I think they're going to beat them. Washington, people don't want to hear it from me, but Washington's tough, man. Washington's tough right now. As Minshew's quarterback coach, I don't know. Yeah, well, Danny, that's all it is. It's Minshew hurts. If you go look at my video, my cigar videos, right? You'll see I'll get accused of being a Hurts hater, and then I'll be accused of protecting Hurts no matter what. I'm just calling it like I see it, you know? Here's my honest opinion. I will give you guys, we got what, 93 people, so we don't have everybody here. I said I was going to wait on Jalen Hurts till the end of the season to make a judgment. And I'm trying to do that the last 4 games. I want to see what he does. I want to see what he does in pressure situations. But there is, in my gut feeling, I feel like our franchise quarterback isn't on this team. That's how I honestly feel. Now, I hope the last 4 games Hurts changes that for me. Minshew Mania is live, absolutely. Gavino, much love to you too. Don't we have Washington twice, yep. So did you get with Joey? No, nobody, Nick, nobody said it. Nobody said it. I didn't tell him. Nobody said it during the stream. William, what's going on, my man? Family is great. They are great. Kids are downstairs doing homework. The wife is chilling. They're good. Zeke fan says, what's up, 500? You crazy Washington? I think they're beating you. Look, I think if you think you're going to sweep Washington, you're crazy. I'm assuming Dallas and Washington split. Well, you're in Washington, so you're going to lose. Crack Baby 30, what's up? He says, what's up, Denzel? What's happening? What do I want for Christmas? I don't know. Maybe a pinky ring. So when I do this, it shows the class. But I don't know. I honestly, dude, my whole thing for Christmas, as long as there's enough eggnog. Every time I go to the store, I'm afraid there's going to be an eggnog shortage. As long as there's eggnog, as long as everybody's happy, I'm good. At this time, homework. Well, it's 5:30 for me. It's homework time. Deeks says, what's up, Philly Jags fan here? What's up, Deeks? Thank you for being here, man. What are your thoughts on Gardner Minshew as a Jags fan? If Minshew isn't a franchise quarterback, I'll have him as a backup. He's a great backup. I have questions. I'm not saying he can't be, but I have questions if he's a franchise quarterback. I have questions if Hurts is a franchise quarterback. We just don't know, you know? All right. So 6:55 left in his first quarter. Jones is in a shotgun at the 31. Is a handoff going to lose 3 yards? 2 yards, maybe. You don't do your homework? What's your ring size? I have no idea. I think like 50. I don't know. I gotta measure it. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. Just subscribed to your channel the other day. Really appreciate your take. Greg, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Oh shit, on montage? We'll see. Let's see. I'll see for montage. So it's 2nd and 11 at the 30. Jones going to run a reverse. Is that Nelson Stinkler? He's going to fumble. He's going to fumble. He's going to fumble. And he gets about 6. Oh, fumble it. Yeah, we're still monetized right now. How about that? Phil, I told you Minshew was good. Philly 500. If Hurts starts, we'll lose versus Washington. They'll stack the box, force them to. You got to play him, Joe. You got to play Hurts, in my opinion. I don't think Hurts Minshew is a franchise quarterback. I like his attitude. I think he's a much better passer. 3rd and 5 right here for Mac Jones. The 36. Going to pitch it out. Harris, gone! 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, New England. Wow. 64 yards, Harris. Damian Harris, how about that? I took the money line in the Patriots. So you're the man of the house. Don't say it loud. Oh, I'm definitely the man of the house. Callum, I'm great. How are you, man? Wow, that's a giant hole. If the Bills can't stop the run, they're gonna lose. Wow. 6-0. 6-0, and New England's going for 2-point conversion. I assume they're going to go 2 because of the wind and trying to kick field goals. Like, you can't kick field goals if it's 40, 50 miles an hour, I guess. So you're going to run this too. Let's see what he does. There you go. Mac Jones. Going to pitch it out. Trying to get around the outside. Good. Wow. 2-point conversion. I'm taking a break off the eggnog, at least for now. Maybe a little later. Maybe a little lot later. Wow, I got to fix the score here. How about that? 8-0. How about that? Cole, he says, wants to get me demonetized. Oh, thank you. You're so nice, dude. What's your favorite type of eggnog? I like Turkey Hill and I like Wawa's brand, but they don't have that here. There's an organic eggnog here. It's Clover, and it's organic eggnog, and at Costco, it's really good. Would I pick Mac Jones over Hurts? Probably, if I'm being honest, at this point, probably, but it's hard. It's really hard to say because Hurts has to develop into a passer. You know, where's the Mark Collins? I'm sure they're there. I guess the Patriots do one of those runs was going to break it for big yards. Lo and behold, touchdown. It always seems like to me, and I don't know, but it always seems like Buffalo gives up big giant plays on the run game. Philly, you didn't read all of it. Damn you. If Hurts plays, we lose. It will be windy and cold. They will stack the box, forcing him to throw. He can't. He needs help. Minshew, on the other hand, throw. Minshew doesn't have the biggest arm either, though. You realize that, right? Like, he doesn't have a gigantic arm. He's a little more accurate. I think he throws the spots. But listen, if what you're saying is true, Vega, if Hurts cannot make those throws in the NFC East, which, look, I agree with you in December football, then he's not a franchise quarterback. Yeah, I was originally from South Philly. I was born there, left as a young little boy, real young, and went to South Jersey. Mr. Alien Gray. Have you had pet eggnog from Dollar General? No, I never heard of it. No, that's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't put stars on trees. I refuse to put stars on top of my Christmas trees because it's the symbol of the Dallas Cowboys. So you'll never see a star on my tree. You'll see angels or a little like Rudolph or something like that. Did you see what happened in defenses he was playing against? Who are we talking about, crack baby? Philly 500 is your son. Oh, it's Marco. How you doing, son? Get ready to rock Washington's world. We are going to demolish them, son. You should be very concerned about Washington. We got 144 people in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. You're in South Jersey? Very cool. Hey, did Smith say he never heard of eggnog? Who said that? If you haven't heard of eggnog, go to the store and buy some, and you'll thank me later. Sean, oh boy, I'm great. How are you, buddy? How are you doing? All right. Let's see what Buffalo does here. Temperature 36 there, feels like 23, they say. Here's Allen, throws, caught, about 9 yards. Definitely smash that like button. You need color lights on your tree. White lights are so plain. All my trees, I have 4 trees. This is the only one with white lights. It's the only one. Part of it is because it just, I don't know, I got a tree right there, a bigger tree. It's just small. Now I don't know why it's blinking in the screen. That is not blinking. That is actually steady lights. But on the camera it's blinking or flickering. Great Rivers here. What's going on, buddy? Eggnog gives you a headache. I feel bad for you, man. Clark Roberts says, I'm still enjoying my victory cigar. Are you still smoking? Boy, I smoked 2 cigars last night. My wife just bought eggnog cream cheesecake. Oh, that sounds good. Do I like African? I have a 8.5 foot tree downstairs. I have a 7 foot tree in the loft. I have a 6 foot tree here, and then I have this little one. Here's Allen. Back to pass. Going to get sacked. No, he's going to gain a yard. It's going to be second down. Cryptologist, what's up, man? He just sounds like most people want Minshew to start Washington football team. A lot of people do. Eggnog is mid. What does that mean? Eggnog is so comforting, but like I'm on pace to like set all sorts of eggnog records. So I'm like trying to like slow it up a little bit because it's only December 6th. Like I'm gonna burst before this thing's all said and done. Dan 500 bowling? What do you mean? 856 is the heart of Eagles Nation. I remember when they first came out with 856. It was just always 609. It's windy over there? No, I do not put a star on the tree. There's no stars on any of my trees. I refuse to put stars because that's a Dallas Cowboys symbol. So I don't put stars. Only angels or other stuff. Eggnog tastes like nectar to gods. Here's a handoff going to go nowhere. Did we secure a first-round pick from Carson for trade for the Colts? Took Carson? No, we didn't. We were like, I want to say, I think we were like 12 snaps, something like that, maybe. No, like 20 snaps short. We're like 20 snaps short. So next game should clinch it. What's the situation with Buffalo if they win? Well, they're fighting for a division, aren't they? You got Buffalo 7-4, New England's 8-4. New England's the number 1 seed in the AFC. So this is a division. They could essentially take over the division, I would assume. Here's Josh Allen getting pressured, looking, he's rolling flags, throws, and it's caught. Beasley, great catch at the 48, but there's a flag. Put an eagle or a Liberty Bell in the tree. That's a good idea. I do not have stars on my tree. Greg Atkins says, I'm from Florida. I don't know if they have where you're at, but it's called Southern Comfort Eggnog. Not, yeah, I've had it. Southern Comfort Eggnog is good. Happy birthday, Jadis Young's friend, Hawk. Why was that message retracted? I think a message that gets, when it says message retracted, I'm pretty sure that means they deleted their own message. You see white stars. I know, it's so weird because these are not flickering. They're steady. I don't know why they're coming off as flickering. But I agree, whoever said white lights are boring, I agree. I like colored lights. All my other trees have colored lights. I got a tree right here. Let's see if I can take a picture of it. See, I got another tree. Oh, it's all blurry. Damn it. I got another tree that's got another reindeer on there. Craig West, what's going on, man? Love you too. It's the frame rate. Yeah, it's pretty weird, man. If it gets annoying to you guys, I'll shut it off. Wick, happy holidays to you. Hey, yo, Connor, you suck at pool, man. What's up with that? Keep practicing. Here's a punt. And it bounces it. I don't know if it touched the Patriots. It's down. I don't know whose ball it is. It looked like they punted it. It looked like it might have touched the Patriots, but nope, they're saying Patriots ball. Pat's D's for real. It is. Buffalo thinks they got a turnover on this punt. The returner slips. The ball hits in front of him. Never hit him. No. Oh, that bounced off his helmet. Oh, that hit his helmet. So this is going to be Buffalo's ball. The punt returner slips, tries to get going, starts to fall again, bends over as he's running, and the ball grazes his helmet. That's a fumble. You got Bills winning. I took New England the money line. But this is a big break. Yeah, this is a turnover right here. Let's see. Yeah, that hit his helmet. That's a turnover. Every time we wear the Santa hat, I smoked a stogie in it. I forgot to take it off last night. Usually I take it off when I smoke a cigar, so it smelled of cigar smoke real bad. So I washed it today, and it's right over there. It's drying. You can't dry it in the dryer. You have to let it manually dry. Yeah, that definitely his face mask. Anthony, what's going on? Junior, I love you too. Clark Roberts says, woo. Minshew is a god on the football field. Boy, man, I tell you what. The split is real. And, it is what it is. I'm not going to lie. It makes it fun to do videos about it. But I get killed. I'm getting killed on both sides. I almost want to take a position just so half the people will get off my case. Mayday, what's up, man? Clark Roberts says Buffalo ball. Yeah, Buffalo's ball. That's true. That was a turnover. Good thing they don't have Jalen Reagor. Can you imagine if that was Jalen Reagor? He'd have fumbled that shit so fast. All right. 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 14 in New England. Josh Allen is a shotgun. Going to keep, throws, fires. Touchdown. Wow. That was a hell of a pass. Hell of a pass. Gabriel Davis. I didn't even know who that is. First, here's the thing I'm going to say, okay? And Joseph Vega, I don't know if you're still here, but you were saying this before. When you play in the Northeast, so you play in Philly, New York, Buffalo, New England, Washington, you play those areas, I don't know if Washington's considered Northeast, but it gets cold in December. It gets windy. You have to have an arm that can make the throws in bad weather. I don't know if Jalen Hurts can do it. That's why he has to play going forward. That's why we got to find out. We are going to find out so much from Hurts playing the next 4 games. Duncan Wright says Minshew is a smart quarterback. Minshew is a better passer. He throws to spots. He throws guys open. He anticipates better. He's a better passer. But Jalen Hurts is a much better athlete. And if you got a Hurts and you got an athlete like that could be as good of a passer as Minshew, you do damage. What a series of events. Absolutely. Like you said yesterday, the controversy will be between the fans. Eagles will go back to Jalen Hurts when healthy. Now they decide to do an all-season. That's a different question. That's a different question. And I really am trying to say, like I said, did they kick a field goal or go for 2 on that? I missed it. I want to update the score, but I don't know what it is. That's why Minshew. Well, if Minshew starts, here's my thoughts on it. I don't think Minshew is a franchise quarterback. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. I think he's a very, really, really good backup, and he could be a placeholder for a franchise quarterback. Jalen Hurts, I can't tell you absolutely that he isn't. So I got to play Hurts. If you pull Hurts from Minshew, I don't think you can go back to Hurts. 8-7, thank you. That's true. Despite playing Miami, Dan Marino was able to survive the AFC East because he had an arm. You have to have an arm, in my opinion, to play in the NFC East, to play in the AFC East, to play in certain stadiums in the NFC North and in the AFC North. 500. What will your videos look like during the bye? I mean, I'll be doing something tomorrow, Wednesday. Thursday's a busy day. I probably will take off. Friday, I probably will have something. Saturday, probably just do the Philly Shakedown because I usually don't do anything on Saturdays, only the Philly Shakedown. And then Sunday, I'll be streaming Washington, Dallas. So I'll be pretty busy. The real fan says you don't know if he will if he doesn't get a chance. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he got a chance in Jacksonville, didn't he? I don't know. I try to think about it, and maybe I'm unfair. I'll accept that I could totally be wrong about this. This is just basing it on a opinion I had before he even was an Eagle. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. It's hard for me to close my eyes and think in 5 years Gardner Minshew's our quarterback. Joseph Vegas at 500. He made Nick's offense look really good. Listen, Hurts plays the whole game. We lose, but I think Hurts gets pulled third quarter. I mean, he might be right. Wick says, let's go Cole Beasley getting 50 fantasy points. That's going to be tough in this weather. There's nothing else to find about Hurts. We've seen everything already. We can't afford to lose games because we want to see what. I think we haven't, Stephen Jones. See, this is what I think. You got 4 games versus the NFC East in cold weather in December that are essentially playoff games. I'm curious to see how Jalen Hurts does in those pressure situations. That I haven't seen before, where we're really fighting hard, and we're in the middle of a playoff hunt. Stevens is going to get 11 yards on the run. Cryptos says, I get what you like Hurts. I like Tebow. Minshew stats are better than Lawrence so far. But see, that's what I'm saying. Cryptos, I like Hurts as a person, but I'm not saying I think he's a franchise quarterback. I have no idea. If you put a gun in my head and said, you have to say who you think the franchise quarterback is, I would tell you I don't think he's on our team right now. That's the honest truth. But I'm curious to see what he does in those situations. Unlike others, I have a feeling Minshew's going to get put in some time. I have a feeling too. Here's a bad pass. Oh, nice catch. That's definitely not Nelson Aguilar. Wow, that wind took that pass. You see, that wind is taking a 10-yard pass. It just took it. Look at it float. Yeah, I could let Denzel Washington film for the bye if he wants. We got 210 people here. Thank you so much for being here. So you say Eagles control their own destiny, but yet you need Dallas Cowboys to beat Washington No Names. No. We don't. We need it helps the Eagles. It helps the Eagles. Here's another handoff. I don't know if that was Harris or not, or Stevens. If Dallas wins, it helps the Eagles. However, the Eagles played Washington twice. We control our own destiny. Just missed a bull run. Who did? That was the best offense Uncle Rico ever played with. True? Leave Nelson alone. You know I can't. I lost 10 years of my life, dude. Skeety driving home from work. Awesome. Willie Vassar, what's going on? What's happening, everybody? Whew. End of the first quarter. I think they're going to go with Hurts. I do have a feeling you might see Minshew, though. Let's see if we're demonetized yet. Still monetized. Let's do it. Stevenson before that crazy catch. That was the bull run. Yeah, that was Stevens, right, on that run. I thought you were talking about like crypto or something. I'm like, what do you mean? It's been kind of down. Jones is about to rip this defense apart. Watch. I mean, it's hard to throw in that weather. Who names their kid Gardner? Maybe a Gardner does. I don't know. Patriots are the best team in the NFC right now. They are, yeah. Nelson, 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 he stinks. Gonna make Patriot fans drink. This is the perfect Nelson Stinkler, I screw everything up weather. Minshew is accurate, but you saw him underthrow passes. He doesn't have a big arm either. You know what I mean? I question his arm too. He doesn't have. I mean, you could look at his arm compared to like Josh Allen. He's more accurate. He anticipates throws better. He throws to guys' spots. You know, he's a better passer, no question. Sipping some Turkey Hill egg. No, oh man, I wish I was had that bean. Yeah, let's get them likes up, no question. I appreciate we got 214 people. I appreciate you all being here. Sixers trying to close out the game. I don't know if I recorded it or not. Y'all really mint-chewing his meats? It was that very slick of you. No, I mean, of course it was only the Jets. Honestly, 500, Nelson don't stink. He has a ring. Stinks. Wendell Smallwood has a ring. He stinks. Nelson stinks. He had one good year. It was that year. Everything came together for us that year. Stevenson going to run it on 2nd and 4, going to get nothing. He did underthrow. Hurts' arm is stronger, but he's got to work. I don't know if Hurts has a stronger arm than him. I really worry about Hurts' arm. But that's one of the reasons why I want to watch. I want to watch him in these next 4 games. Eggnog gives you gas, not me. I have a digestive system of a shark. All right, 3rd and 4, Jones under center. New England's at the 47 of Buffalo. Here's a handoff, Stevens again. He's going to get first down. Nice run. Up into the 30-yard line, 31-yard line. Troy says Minshew's the best quarterback Eagles have. Listen, if you just want to go to the playoffs, I can't argue if you think Minshew gives us the best chance in terms of that he can throw the ball. But if you want to see what you have in Jalen Hurts to make sure he's not a franchise quarterback, you got to play him. 1st and 10 at the 31. New England is driving. I formation, the wind is blowing like crazy. Here's a handoff. Is that Stevens? Is that Harris? Stevens. You can't with some Eagle fan. Diehard Giant fan says, "What up, Philly? I hope you guys stay with Hurts. I know drop man hate comments, but man, respect to you and congratulations. Thank you, man. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate that." Royal says Hurts all day. Hurts may be a better physical athlete, but Minshew is a better brain, and that's a big issue. Well, I mean, the question is, can he become faster at processing what's going on and all those things, you know? Here's another handoff. Stevens going to get 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and short. The only thing that Hurts has trouble with is quarterback stuff. Well, he's got to be a better passer, you know? 500, one more game would end the quarterback controversy. Minshew being great means all picks for defense. But that's assuming that you think Minshew's your quarterback of the future. I'm going to be honest. I really think that most likely the Eagles don't have their quarterback of the future on the team. That's kind of where I'm at right now, but I want to see more Hurts before I say that. If you could give Minshew a chance next year, he's here for 2 years. Oh, 3, thank you for Super Chat, man. 500, can I get a wrench? And thanks for the streams. Thank you, buddy. There you go. Willie says, 500, as a Cowboy fan, Stay with what works. I think they're going back to Hurts. I'm telling you right now, I think they're going to go back to Hurts. You know. All right, here we go. Nick Folk kicking a field goal. I missed the third down play. I apologize. And Oak 3, thank you for the super chat, man. 40, it was a 41-yarder. Kick is up. He got it. He got it. This may hit the over at this rate. Wow, that's a hell of a kick in that weather. I have to give some of them wrenches because they just get timed out for no reason. I've never had an issue with a Cowboy fan with having mod. Robert, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate you. He says, thanks for streaming this. Don't forget that Hurts has an ankle injury, and the last 4 games are all outdoors in the cold. That will limit his running. Yeah, look, that's a whole different issue. I'm assuming that he's going to be 100% after the bye week. If he's got an ankle problem, you got to go with Minshew. Are the Hurricanes? I don't know. I have no idea, Troy. Do you think so? 28 degrees isn't bad. It's not the weather. It's not the temperature. It's the winds. I think they have 40 to 50 mile an hour winds. Backyard Birds podcast, man. Thank you for super chat, my man. He says, "Hey, 500. If the shoe fits, wear it." Laughing my ass off. What shoe? Says, thank you for super chat though. System of the Knot. Thank you for super chat, man. He says, "What's up, my man? Congrats on $36,000 stinks." Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, System of the Knot. Appreciate you, my man. Scheme Team said, if Minshew is so good, why did Jalen Ramsey and Kyle Campbell leave the Jags? I mean, I understand why they left the Jags. I definitely get it. But, I mean, the Jags didn't think he was a franchise quarterback. I knew they took Lawrence and they had to take Lawrence, but they did trade him away for a 6th-round pick, right? They couldn't even get much for him. I don't know. My gut feeling tells me Minshew is not a franchise quarterback. He's a really, really good backup. I'm pulling for the Cowboys to beat Washington during our bye. We need wildcard. I am too. I'll be streaming that, rooting for Dallas, which will be very hard. 20. They said like 40 mile an hour winds pregame. Oh, shoe, got it. Shoe like Minshew. So I'm stupid. I'm not a bright man. It takes me a while to figure those things out. 03, thank you for super chat, man. He says, thoughts on Daredevil being part of MCU and 36,000. I always thought that they were going to always bring all those guys together. I didn't hear that he was going to be part of it. I'm getting ready to try to watch. I'm going to try to watch Hawkeye. He's a franchise backup for sure. I think he's a great backup. He even can be a placeholder like for a year if you're bringing up a young quarterback. Let's say I don't know that Minshew's a franchise quarterback. That in 5 years he's going to lead the Eagles to Super Bowl. I don't know that Jalen Hurts. I really think if I had to guess, I would say we don't have our franchise quarterback yet. But I think I feel like I know more about what Minshew is than Hurts. So that's why I would go back to Hurts. But I like Minshew. I like his personality. I think he's very fun. All those kind of things, There's run by Moss. On first down, it's 11-7. Let's see if Buffalo could go down and score. Who do I think? 500 is a Cowboys fan. What kind of? I think Washington's going to win. So now Ben Affleck is Batman and Daredevil. Yeah, he was Daredevil. That was a horrible movie, though. The Ben Affleck Daredevil movie was horrible. Kingpin is on Hawkeye when talents and everyone. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Here's a handoff, Moss. Going to go for a couple. Here's one thing I don't like. I'll say real quick about MCU. Get back into this game. I don't like when they say, "Oh, here's a show on Loki," and it really has nothing to do with Loki, or it's another character they're bringing up trying to push. I hate that. Make it about the person it's about. Now, I don't know what Hawkeye's about, but somebody told me that was a problem. If you got to see more out of Hurts, that's like not being convinced that Tyson beat McNeely. I disagree. You got to be able to say you saw Hurts in all situations, don't you think? Look at that. What a throw. You see that throw that Josh Allen, that is a cannon arm. That's the kind of arm you needed in the Northeast. Outside in Philly in December, you need a guy that could rip it like that. McNabb could rip it like that. Cunningham could rip it like that. Vic could rip it like that. Danny, what's going on? I'm not going to like Hawkeye in. Oh, that's what I'm afraid of. Belichick is in full Emperor guard tonight. Allen's 5 of 7, 40 yards and a touchdown. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Allen's going to keep it, go right up the middle for a couple. Robert Pattinson is the new Batman. Yeah. I think that Batman movie is going to be amazing. Just the fact that the score for that is awesome. When you get a score that good, it's usually a good movie. Okay, thank you for Super Chat. They're using the actor that played Daredevil into the MCU. Are you talking about the Daredevil in Netflix, right? That's interesting. Oh, Eric Bana, Hulk is your favorite superhero. That's interesting. Minshew does have a Philly vibe. I agree with that, Patriot. Totally agree. All right, 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff. Is that Moss or Singletary? That's Breda. So 500, do you think is going to win this game? I took New England in the money line. I took New England money line in the under. Now I wish I took the over, kind of, because there's already 18 points. I think it's a good game. It's going to be a good game. Do you have an Xbox? I have an Xbox. I have an Xbox One X. I think it's the One X, right? Not the brand newest one. The one right before that. Here's a Breida. Is going to get a first down. The opinions in the chat are asking, explain. Hawkeye is about Kate Bishop and the relationship with her dad. Well, why don't they just call Kate Bishop then? You know what I mean? Why call Hawkeye? I wanted to see. I thought it was going to be about Hawkeye post, like Black Widow being gone. Like, that was kind of interesting to me. Here's my gamer tag. Here's my gamer tag on PlayStation. Moss carries, gets nothing. That's PlayStation. Here's Xbox. Foles did get benched because of Minshew. I agree. You play Grand Theft Auto 3, give you 85. I haven't played it. I played Grand Theft Auto before. I haven't played in a long time. I don't know what the Sixers score is. All right, 2nd and 9. Now, play is dead. What's going on here? Dude, delay a game offense. That's a horrible penalty for Buffalo. Oh, man. You can't have that penalty. Foster says, fun fact, Eagles and Giants are the only 2 teams to beat Tom Brady in Super Bowl. Also, took the Bills to win my NFL Pick'em League. Oh, I hope you win and I hope I win. But I'd rather hope you win. The Eagles, I just feel like Hurts isn't, not saying Minshew is the future, but at least give him a chance. It's hard for me to say. Like, I feel like Minshew isn't And I feel like maybe we'll get lucky. Hurts will develop. Here's Allen. Sacked. Sacked at the 50. My favorite Eagles player of all time is Reggie White. Reggie White's the greatest Eagle I've ever seen with my own eyes. Hawkeye's pretty much Clint teaming up with Kate Bishop to fix problems Ronan caused. As long as it's more about Hawkeye than Kate Bishop, If I find just a little of football, we were in Houston, just had another UFO sighting 2 days ago. You had another UFO sighting? Always this time of year is always high with UFO sightings. Any good video evidence of it? Here's Allen, 3rd and 19, running, throws on the run. Oh, dropped. Caught and dropped. He dropped it. Let's see if it was broke up by Phillips. Man, this was a good pass. Oh my gosh, you got to catch that. Good defensive play by Phillips. Who do I think is going to win MVP? That's hard to say. I'll go with Aaron Rodgers right now. Yo, Philly, DM when you can on Twitter. Want to get a Discord server started? Okay, man. All right, Anthony, we could do that definitely. What's the mysterious box house on the moon? That's where the mice live that cut the cheese. The moon's just cheese, really. You saw Michael Vick in Fresno, California. If you know, you know. Interesting. I know where Fresno is. I drive through it and try to get the hell away from it. Philly has issues with Ben Simmons can't shoot three like Hurts can't throw. I agree. The question is can Hurts develop? Jonathan Taylor's MVP? He could very well be. The only problem is it's very rare to running back. Quarterbacks always seem to get it. Who do we need to win? In this game, we don't need anybody to win. We're just enjoying the game. Rest in peace, Reggie White. I went to a restaurant on his street in Tennessee. Oh, okay. He has his own. I didn't know he had his own street in Tennessee. The conspiracy theories are the MVP. Interesting. Yeah, it could be Santa. They could be doing stuff, getting ready. Who do I like for the Super Bowl? If you asked me that a few weeks ago, I would say Green Bay Buffalo. I think the AFC is wide open. If the Patriots get the number 1 seed, they could very well go. The news showed it and deleted it. That's when you know something's up. Cheech Chong left. My Fresno smells weird. I just always want to get through it. I don't live in Philly anymore. I used to live in South Jersey. I moved out. I'm out here in California. I came out here when I got married to my wife. Kara, I don't really care who wins. I did bet New England in the money line, though. Who do you want to win? How the heck did the Patriots get 11? They scored a touchdown, and then they went for a 2-point conversion. And then they came out and kicked a field goal. Let's see it. Let's see if we got demonetized yet. No, not yet. They let you talk about aliens on. Now you can talk about UFOs and aliens. That's the one thing you can get away with. Vladimir Putin, President Putin, what's up? Yo, for the Eagles stink, huh? Nah, we're all right. Great ref Super Bowl will be Cowboys versus Kansas City. Not Dallas. I think Dallas is gonna lose in the first round. Love how you hold down the madness and hold it back, Philly. Thanks. I try. I'm from Buffalo area, so I have a soft spot for them. Oh, okay. I like Buffalo. I like their fan base. I kind of like their uniforms. And I just always felt bad for them going to 4 straight Super Bowls and not winning one. Do I think the football guys are helping the weather? Patriots look at this weather. No, because this is look. Buffalo is just as capable of playing in this weather as New England. I think they both can. What New England's doing better right now is they're running the ball. There's a flag. John Gill, thank you for super chat, my man. He says Hurts and Minshew. Neither are the long-term answer. As exciting as a running quarterback is the guy that can't pick you apart with an arm more effective. Yeah, I mean, look, I said I'm going to give the entire season before I say, do I think Hurts the guy or not? I'm trying to. But if I had to make a decision right now or tell you something today, I agree. I don't think your franchise quarterback is on this team right now. But let's see what happens in the next 4 games. Let's see. I want to see what Hurts does in the NFC East in December, outdoors, in the cold. I feel like I know what Minshew can do. But Hurts, I want to see. Minshew had 3 touchdowns. He didn't drastically overthrow Watkins. True. Baldy's video on today, Minshew was very popular. It should have been. Minshew played a great game. For the most part, he played a great game. You can talk about UFO, aliens, and demons, but you can't question NASA and shape of Earth. That tells you something. Very true. Very, very true. That's why for my conspiracy theory, I'm still looking for another outlet where I can say whatever, because there's a lot of things I want to say that I have to hold back on. Fear of have my channel deleted. 2nd and 12. The 14. Here's a handoff to Harris. He's going to lose 3 yards. Big defensive play. 3rd down. My favorite time of the year reminds me of Jim Johnson and the Cow Turds running up the tunnel at the vet while getting bombarded with snowballs. I remember that game. I wasn't at the game, but I remember watching it. That was hilarious. Jim Kelly, Marv Lee both suffered 4 Super Bowl losses. They did. They ran into good teams, man. They ran into really good teams. They should have beat the Giants, though. Norwood missed it. They should never miss that field goal. 3rd and 16. Jones going to hand it off again. Here's Stevens trying to go outside. He's going to be short at the 20. 4th down. I'll tell you what. At some point in this game, the Patriots are going to have to let Mac Jones throw the ball. They are not letting him throw the ball. He's going to have to throw it. Hurts needs him a snow game. He would have an advantage there. I was there. They banned beer at the vet the rest of the year. That's ridiculous. I know my Giants fan base can be delusional. Oh, yeah, you guys are very delusional. Hey, look, Entertainer and Bad Dog were saying I'm delusional and I'm just a fanboy to Eagles. And all I said was the Eagles will win between 7 and 10 games. Now they're going to win 7 between 10 games. And then they go and say, Giants are going to win 12 games. Who's delusional now? Give my boy Mac Jones some respect. I didn't know I took a shot at him. Boy, man, some of you guys kill me. I just said simply, Mac Jones has to throw the ball at some point in this game. Yeah, BitChute I can. The question is can I make videos private and give links to my channel members? That's what I need to do, because otherwise it's just public for everybody. Not halftime yet. Why is Devontae getting the ball 3 times a game? He's your 1st-round pick. He's a guy with Hall of Fame potential. Why only give him 3 targets when he's your number 1 receiver? Foster Parks, they don't treat him like a number 1. They don't. They gave Regalar more targets. It's unacceptable. I totally agree. The question is do you have a quarterback that has the arm to be able to get Devontae Smith the ball wherever he needs to get him the ball at? Kellen Moore alluded to Dak being hurt. Regardless, Washington football, I think Washington's winning that game. Philly 500, I think the only reason we can see UFO is because we live close to NASA. I'm 15 miles away. It might be true I believe that, Willie. Marcus, what's going on, man? Ty Detmer, the GOAT, changed my mind. Dude, if you think Ty Detmer's a GOAT, you got a lot more problems going on. Because something's drastically wrong. I haven't reset the mod. Well, I did back before the season. I haven't done it yet, but I'm probably going to do something over the break because I had too many people getting timed out yesterday. Sad you can't have. Yeah, it's very sad. I agree, Patriot. But I'm gonna find a way to do it, and then I'm going, even if it has to be Zoom or something. I don't know, and then I'm going to make sure that they get to watch it. Minshew doesn't have a giant arm either. Either does Hurts. I don't think either of them have strong arms. Minshew's a lot more accurate, although he did miss some. He did. He wasn't perfect on some throws, but he also, I think, he throws. He anticipates better. He's more developed passer at this point. Yeah, Meg. I remember that game, George R. Do you think I don't think there's a chance we bring back Jim Schwartz. I hope we don't. Yeah, Glow. No Eagles this week. It's going to be hard. So 3 minutes left till the half. Buffalo has the ball. They run it, and they get about maybe a half a yard. You saw the UFO the other day? You probably did. Timothy Looper, what's going on, buddy? How are you? So it's 35 degrees, feels like 20. Winds 25 to 30 miles per hour left to right. Gusts up to 55 miles an hour. Allen throws. Caught. Diggs with the catch. Just watch. If you guys are watching this game, watch the arm strength of Josh Allen. Watch his arm strength. You have to have an arm like that outside in the Northeast. 3rd and 3. 2-minute warning. Patriots 1776. Thank you for super chat, my man. He said Minshew went through his progressions yesterday. Hurts needs to stay in the pocket and make his reads. He did. He went through his progression. Look, he's more advanced passer than Hurts. There's no question about it. However, what's Minshew's real ceiling compared to Hurts? That's the question I constantly ask myself. My bet tonight, I took New England money line and the under. The under was 41. So I got New England to win straight up, and then I got the money line. I got $50 to win 160. So we'll see. Josh Allen has a cannon. Yes. Do you do 10-foot Dingbat live streams anymore? I used to go to those all the time, but lately, the problem with the live streams on YouTube is that if it goes to certain things you're not allowed to talk about, I can get in trouble. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to start doing. My throne room is going to have 2 Zoom meetings a month, and then I think I'm going to do a 10-foot Dingbat Zoom stream to talk conspiracy, because then I can say whatever I want. Rank the Eagles' top 5 quarterbacks in history. You want, boy, I hate doing it because I don't want to put like guys that I did not see. I'll give you my top 5 that I've watched with my own eyes. How about that? I'll give you my top 5 that I watched with my own eyes. My number 1 would be Randall Cunningham. Number 2 would be Donovan McNabb. Number 3 would be Ron Jaworski. Number 4 probably be Michael Vick. And then we'll say Foles, number 5. And the only reason I put Foles at 5 is because Foles didn't play full season. He didn't play long enough. Adam Scott, thank you for super chat. Says, what's up, Philly? I'll be at the game between Dallas and Washington football team. 80% chance of rain. Going to be a sloppy game, but we're going to double moonwalk that ass. Washington football team is ass deep. Dallas Cowboys for life. Adam Scott, thank you for super chat. I think sloppy weather game favors Washington more than you. Yes, you have running backs, but you need Dak throwing to Cooper and Lamb and all those guys. 3rd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills here. The 41. Allen back to pass. He's looking, and it's batted down. Josh Allen took a shot. He got hit hard on that blitz, and he's coming off the field, man. But he definitely got shook up. That hit hurts. That hurts when you get hit in that weather. Good hit, clean tackle. The conspiracy talks are for my channel members that are in the tier of my tinfoil dingbats. I got a few tiers. The tinfoil dingbat one is the one I do. I'll have a probably Wednesday. I'll have the first Wednesday and Saturday. I'll probably have both my tinfoil dingbats videos out. Vic over Wentz. Wentz left me. Wentz left me after 4 years. Right? What, 4 years? I just feel like it's like not long enough. See, I don't remember watching Roman Gabriel. Did you see Dame won Simmons? No, I want Dame though. Vic had such a great arm. I mean, I'd have to really think about it. Vic was a prime example of developing pass away as an Eagle. It's true. But here's the difference. The difference between Michael Vick and like Jalen Hurts is Michael Vick had a cannon. Michael Vick, I remember watching the Eagles live while he was playing, man. I remember they played Jacksonville. I was at the game. I was like 4th or 5th row back in the end zone. He could throw it 80 yards with the flick of his wrist. He had a great, a tremendous arm. Here's Harris on a handoff all the way up to the 43-yard line, 42. He had a way better arm. McNabb over Vic, I would go McNabb over Vic. McNabb had a cannon too. Jaws is from Buffalo. I think you're right. Young McNabb was a beast. Yep, I agree. I just remember being so impressed with Michael Vick live because he could just throw flick of his wrist. Vick had a cannon for sure. Used to love to watch him. He did. Only one quarterback had a better arm than Vick, and that was Cunningham. Cunningham had a slingshot arm. Like he had a long windup, but Randall could throw 90 yards. I mean, Randall had a tremendous arm too. Randall had a fantastic arm. If Randall Cunningham came up with Andy Reid, he would have won 3 Super Bowls. There's a handoff. They are still running the ball. New England, I don't know how many times. Let me see how many times they've even thrown the ball so far. At least once, maybe. Let me see here. Mac Jones has thrown one ball this whole half. McNabb sometimes he was accurate. Yeah, Vic would make it look effortless. I'm telling you. Cunningham had a great deep ball, yep. Yeah, 90-yard punt. That was incredible. I love big arm quarterbacks too. That's what I love. I mean, I love big arm quarterbacks. I think that you need a big arm in the NFC East because you play outside in December in the cold. Like, look at this game right here. Mac Jones has thrown one time. He's thrown one time the whole half. Yeah, Randall Cunningham had straight to gadget arm. He did. It was awesome. Here's a 3rd and 7. They're going to run it again, and they're going to be short up at the 52 yards. 26 seconds left. Let's see if they wind this down and go for it. Arm strength doesn't matter if you are dead accurate with Hurts, which Hurts isn't. He isn't. You're right. I'm right. You can survive having a big arm if you're accurate. If you're accurate, I agree with you. Even Foles, I don't think, had the biggest arm. He had a decent arm, if he stepped into his throws. But Foles could be accurate as hell, especially when he was hot on a streak. Foles had a strong arm only when he had good footwork. If Foles' footwork was off, he had a bad arm. But he generally relied his power through his legs and his mechanics. And then his arm was decent. But like a guy like Vic could throw the ball like that, 80 yards. I saw it 2 or 3 times, and I was just amazed. New England has a lot of trust in their defense. They do. Oh, Jim defense was fun to watch. Absolutely. Yeah, McNabb had a huge arm. McNabb had a cannon. McNabb had tremendous arm talent, and I think it was one of the better arms I've seen. Yeah, I love seeing Mark Holmes more. I love seeing Minshew with his dad was definitely, that was so cool. There's 7 seconds left in the half. New England is going to punt it. Why don't they just go for they're going to do a trick play here. There's got to be a trick play. No? Nope, they're going to punt it. 7 seconds left. If I'm Buffalo, I just let it bounce. And that's the end of the half. We're at halftime. 11-7. Mac Jones threw 1 time the entire half. He's going to have to make some throws before this game is over. Crazy. Jay says, hey, 500, do a Zoom in a streamed of a live stream. We could do that sometime. Vic sounded like he had big hands. He just had it. I got to look for it. I have an old video. And this is from the Eagles were in Jacksonville. I recorded it. And Vic was right behind me. And he goes back and I recorded it. And you watched him throw. It was unbelievable. So I want you to know, I called Coach Flores in Miami and told him to hold off on our playoff run so you can get the draft pick. He responded saying, who the hell is this? I told him Denzel. Good idea. Hopefully he'll listen now. McNabb had some quirky throws from time to time, but his arm was strong. It was very strong. When McNabb was off a little bit, he always threw it too low. The problem with McNabb, if anything, early in his career, and he got better, but he didn't take enough off of some of those throws, like screen passes and stuff. He threw early in his career, he just threw bullets, boom, 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 and then he got a little more touch as he got better. McNabb he had a huge arm, and I just wonder if you need a bigger arm playing in the division the Eagles do and the location that they play. Bill Wood, thank you for super chat, man. He says Birds need to draft edge rusher Brian Ucker. I don't know who that is. From Purdue. Can you imagine? I don't know. I think you got me on that one, huh? I don't know who that is. If that's real. But we do need edge rusher. Thank you for the super chat. I don't understand why Jalen's mechanics are so off. His accuracy is terrible a lot of times. He's been a quarterback his whole life, so he has no one tried to correct these issues. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Maybe sometimes you get guys that are just so talented, especially at such a lower level, that they get away with things, and then they get into a league like the NFL where you have to be good at everything, and it takes time. New Zealand Philly, why does he have to throw the ball much safer on the ground? Yeah, that's true. I just think that at some point, unless they can't stop the run, he's going to have to make some throws. Freddie Mitchell's horrible. Jesse Davis, what's going on? I'm great. How are you? 512 Super Bowls, only one to two quarterbacks has big arms. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Part of the problem is that, are we going to say Brady has a big arm? I'll say Brady has a decent arm. His arm got a lot stronger from early in his career. You can tell by just watching his velocity. But New England went to a lot of Super Bowls, so that takes up a lot of space. Ben Roethlisberger has a big arm. Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl, but he had a big arm. I think you need a big arm. I like big arms. Was it true that when T.O. was here, McNabb missed him on an open pass? He came to the huddle, confirmed, and might say, yeah, that's what Terrell Owens claims. That he was just like, yo, man, I was open on that play, and McNabb told him to, basically, shut up. And he says McNabb was always jealous of him. Definitely wish Hurts a speedy recovery. I think he's going to be good to go. Bro, for my fantasy, I got Singletary. I'm playing against Nick Folk. I'm down 2 points. How many carries has Singletary done? I've seen Moss out there. I don't remember seeing Singletary. Singletary has 6 carries, 11 yards. Jeez. So you remember C.T. Jones? I remember C.T. Jones, yeah. Chris T. Jones. Brady knows coverage could always find open man. Yeah. 04 McNabb T.O. couldn't lose. They were awesome. You think McNabb was a real diva? Sounds like it, you know. It's a shame because they could have been special for. They could have been special. You saw what weapons mean to a guy, right? I mean, as soon as McNabb gets Owens, he gets 30 touchdown passes. As soon as it happens. Let me see here. Damian Harris has 89 yards. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. Is that a Yeti? What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Mark Holmes Mullet? Are you talking about this? That? You need more UFO videos? We could do UFO stuff. UFO stuff I could get away with on YouTube. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. T.O. McNabb got into it. As a matter of fact, Shannon Sharp had T.O. on a show, and he said he wanted to fuck McNabb to this day. But I would love to watch that boxing match. What was what? What are you talking about? Army. Weird noises. Oh, the cup? This? Can? Or this chair? This chair is shot. Sixers won. Good. This is it's a giant cup. It's a mother humper. I'm a rapper. Shit. So the conspiracy videos are giant on the Giants were super cool. Oh, you like the ones on the Giants? Those were fun. I love the Giants stuff. I'm all into that, like the Giants. Not the New York Giants. Oh, you liked out for a second? I don't know. I'm plugged into the router. Let me make sure my speed is good. Was it just like for a second and then going away? Did I go max? Really? It's weird. T.O. got punched by Hugh Douglas. You have to rush the stream. It glitch out. Sounded funny. Oh, okay. It's okay now, though. 500 McNabb was good, but Cunningham was better. Agreed. I agree. Randall was better. If Randall Cunningham had Andy Reid, he would have won 3 Super Bowls. I was asking if your cup is a Yeti. Oh, it's a brand, but whatever. No. Still waiting on the ET rap song. Oh God, that song doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like a good idea now. Remember Tio crying out was my I do. Nelly, what's up? Last guy. What's up, Philly? Just came home from Target and got me some eggnog. Eggnog time, yes. Pound of eggnog time, yo. Definitely. Just got here, Philly. I'm loving the tree in the background. Thank you, Bleed Green. It's funny because it's flickering on the camera, but it's not flickering here. It's on steady lights. Hey, Five, how would it be possible to feature two quarterbacks on offense with Hurts and Minshew? You know, Gandalf the White, Buddy Ryan tried that. He tried it. When he had Ron Jaworski, he had Randall Cunningham. He told everybody he was going to have Randall. He was going to have a third down quarterback. He called Randall Cunningham his third down quarterback, and he used to bring him out on third down. So I think it's been tried. I don't think you can do it. I think it's hard. You know, the Fulton Society has signed a contract with Hurts haters. Interesting. So the Hurts haters are probably considered what? Wentz fans, right? Eggnog time, yes, I love it. Imagine Minshew rapping. He'd be spitting in bars. I can't imagine it. I took the Patriots +3 and the under after seeing how bad the weather was. I took Patriots the money line and the under too. Yeah, Gary jerked Cunningham out Super Bowl with the Vikings. Yeah, he didn't miss a kick all year. And then they were talking about that. I'll never forget that game. And they're like, he hasn't missed a field goal all year. And my dad was like, looked at me. He's like, he's going to miss this. They totally jinxed him. And he missed it. The Bad Dog song. Bad Dog is a mad dog. Cause he knows the Giants always stink. They trade Odell Beckham, draft Daniel Jones. They stink. Well, we got to beat them when we play them. 04 Eagles or 89 Eagles? I mean, you got to go 04 because they went to the Super Bowl. But I'm going to tell you right now, 89 Eagles was fun. Buddy Ryan tried and failed. I have more than one starting quarterback than you technically have no quarterbacks. That's what they say, yeah. Mark, what's going on? Flyers fired their coach and they still stink. I haven't got the NHL package yet. I was going to, and then they started losing. Foles is a GOAT. Minshew is a new GOAT. Cut Hurts? No, cut Hurts. How long of an extension will Jake Elliott get? Well, he's just signed one a few years ago. Beverly says, hello, what about the game? Interesting game. Mac Jones threw one time in the whole half. I've never seen that before. But New England's been able to run the ball, and Buffalo hasn't. And so it's going to be an interesting game going forward. But right now, I think New England's going to – I picked New England to win this game. So Sean Tatum did Tyson Hill and Drew. To a certain point, they did. You know, you see what Hill does when he has to actually be the starting quarterback. Eagles are end up with picks 18, 19, 20. I sure hope not. Who would be the perfect coach to help develop Hurts? So it's a great question. I'm not so sure. What the hell is a simp? What's your opinion on simps? What is a simp? Is that like a game or something? When are you going to do no names still stink intro? Maybe I'll have to get that ready for when we play Washington. Buff Fumble or Kevin Cobb? Kevin Cobb. It's up after this year. Oh, you gotta bring him back. I remember Bobby Hoying and Bobby Brister days. Bobby Brister was one of my friend's favorite quarterbacks because he was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Bobby was all right, you know. Now I remember what's his face? Bobby Hoying. Everybody thought he was like the real deal. And it was like he played good at the end of the year. We're all like, everybody's like, he's going to be a franchise quarterback. He's going to be a stud. And nothing happened. You know, that's why you got to play Hurts. It's simple, really. Play Hurts until you fall behind. by at least 2 scores or need to start being pass dominant. If you get control time possession with Hurts, then run. Problem is how cold is a guy going to be coming in the second half? I will say this. Let's say and I said this last night. Let's say it's 14-3, Washington in the third quarter versus the Eagles, and you can't move the ball in the air. I don't know if the Eagles will pull them. Let me see here. Let me see if I can see this, Willie. I gotta go to my computer here. I don't know how to share the screen. Let's see here. So third quarter is about to start. All right, let me see. I'm looking. Mysterious lights over Houston and Miami. So it's both. Okay, I'll have to watch this later. Maybe I'll do a video on it. That's interesting. It's simply someone who's always show girls love, even if they don't acknowledge them. Wait, what? What do you mean? Who always shows girls love? Girls loves. What do you mean? Shows girls love? Like you mean respectful? Since are guys that does anything just to impress the woman, but in a cringy way. Oh well, they're creeps. They're creeps. No, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't have that problem because I look like Denzel Washington. All right, here we go. Start of the third. Here's a pass to Beasley. Who needs Beasley? There you go. First pass goes about 10 yards. Buffalo looks like they're going to go short passes. Ramal, what's going on? Rodney Pete, Ty Detmer, weight 105. Yeah, Rodney Pete was like a placeholder. Philly Minshew Mania, yeah, I guess they're having it. I'm a neutral party in it. Yeah, so I see many mock drafts having the Eagles pick a linebacker first round this year. You think how you actually do that? History? No, I do not. I think edge rusher. I think they're going edge rusher. Matt Drill, what's up, buddy? The Flyers just put their coaching staff and still suck. They just lost to Avalanche 7-5. Philly Union is also close to making the champion, but lost. I don't watch soccer, but yeah, I know the Sixers. Yeah. Second and 5. Allen throws incomplete. Trying to hit Sanders, incomplete. Yeah, that's a simp. I said it's weird. Yeah, it's definitely weird. Yeah, I'm not, don't understand. A simple do life in prison for any dopey girl. That's pathetic, dude. That's pathetic. They wouldn't survive when I was growing up. Forget that. Oh, gosh. Josh Allen almost threw a pick six to Phillips. Or Jackson. He almost threw a pick six. Fourth down. Pepsi just does favors. I'm not saying Hurts is a future Hall of Famer, but Favre, Manning, Brady, Rodgers, Brees all had terrible rookie seasons. Never give up on a guy too early. Better to keep him long term and cut him early. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though, we'll say, right? Favre, big arm. Manning, big arm. Brady, not a big arm, but decent enough. Rodgers, big arm. Brees, not a big arm, but always deadly accurate. But I agree, Hurts. You gotta see how it plays out. Mark Holmes Mullet. Well, this is out of left field. Many people are skeptical about marriage of Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley. They say Lisa Marie is more of a sit-home type, while Michael Jackson is. Listen, all I can tell you is that everybody knows that was like a phony marriage. I got 50 fuzzles on the game, Ramal. Betty M, what's going on? Your keyboard fell? All good. Hurts will have something to prove That's the good news. Can he do it is a question. That's what I want to see. I mean, right now you got 4 games against division opponents. He's 0-4 in the division, and you're playing for a playoff spot. That Washington game is a playoff type game. Both of them will be. I mean, you really get to see what Hurts is about. I think you got to play him. Dan Pfeiffer, you got me there. I didn't think about that. But I mean, I'm not saying Hurts can't. The key to a guy without a big arm is accuracy. If you're very accurate, you can get away with it. Brady didn't have a bad rookie season because he didn't play his rookie season. Brady, well, I wasn't talking about his rookie season. I was talking about just his arm coming out. If you look, a lot of the sky report was he didn't have a big arm. And he really didn't. But his arm got stronger. If you look at Brady's early throws and then some of his velocity later in the mid of his career, his arm did get stronger. But Brady processes things ridiculous. It's playoff time. Nothing like setting up a Christmas tree with a glass of whiskey and hearing Philly stream the game. Happy holidays. Cowboy 92, happy holidays. I am glad that I could be the voice while you're putting up a Christmas tree. I'm all about Christmas. That's my time. I think Howard plays next game. They're going to play him. I think for him to change Howard's mind, he has to play like he did in the Cardinals game last year. Yeah, he's going to have to prove something. I agree. Hurts should get first quarter. If they're down 1 score, they can move the ball. He should be pulled. That may happen. Cryptop says, Minshew has to start. I'll give Miles Sanders a go at quarterback. He is a running back just like Hurts. Wow, Crypto. So you're all for Minshew, huh? Okay. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I agree with your system. I agree. Minshew missed some passes yesterday. He doesn't have a big arm, but he anticipates well. Here's a handoff for the Patriots. Brady has a high football IQ. That's why he succeeds so much. Brady has a high football IQ, but Brady also has. Brady is motivated. Like Brady is very, very motivated. Kara says the article says someone who knows how Howie and Lurie think, nothing of them actually being against Jalen. That's good. What I thought I read was that it was a source from the Eagles inside, but it's interesting. I mean, I don't know what they think. I thought Howie made a public stunt by going on TV during scouting those quarterbacks. I thought that was very bizarre. Stevenson's going to run for first down up to the 30-yard line. I think you have to give Hurts at least 2 more games. I agree. Minshew's energy, his personality works in Philly. Big time. You see him celebrating with his father. Like, he cared. He cared. To me, I want my players to care as much as I do. Kelsey's in a boot. But I heard that they thought that he hopefully will be ready to go. Looks like Howard will be ready to go. Miles will be ready to go. So we're going to get some guys back. What about Brandon Brooks? I don't know about him, though. Here's an end around. New England has only thrown 1 time. I did sing the Nelson Stinkalore song, but I'd be happy to sing it again for you. Nelson, 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 he stinks. Gonna make Patriot fans drink. Thank you. Kelsey's leg day to day. Yep. Thank you, Matt 301. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Patriots. Jones hands it off again. Stevenson makes a move. The 40, the 50. See, I guess, look, if you can't stop the run, Belichick's going to keep running down their throat. This is unbelievable. The top of this tree here is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There's another reindeer on that one. Downstairs on my main tree is an angel. On this tree is an angel. We do not put up stars on a Christmas tree. It's against everything I believe in. I'm not putting a cowboy symbol up on my tree. If Hurts grows a Minshew mustache, is actually the mustache could be what it is. I was thinking of growing one, but I just, people don't want to see Denzel Washington and Gardner Minshew mustache. New England, they got a penalty on that play. Oh crap! I didn't even see that. So it was big play turned back. So second 17, they have to run again. It's third down and long. Will they let Mac Jones throw the ball? Mac Jones has thrown one pass. We're 10 minutes into this game. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Yeah, I haven't posted them yet, Last Jedi. I got to work something out. I gotta get that music up there. Sing about a cannoli Philly. Leave out a Nick. Let me think about it. When I think about it, I never get it. When I just put it in the back of my mind, it'll come to me. New England runs again on 3rd and 12 and gets nothing. Cowboy sign symbolizes, yes, isn't it like a pentagram? It's satanic. No stars either got a bow on ours. Yeah, I have no stars on my tree. My wife had to learn that early. No stars on trees because we are not putting up any cowboy signs. I think Hurts had an effect on Miles Sanders' production because Hurts ran so much it took away from Miles Sanders' production. That could be true. I mean, Miles ran 24 times, 120 yards, 5 yards average. Now, Miles needs the ball more. Yeah, with the Magnum PI stash. All right, I'll do something late, Jedi. All right, 4th and 12, Patriots are punting. Oh, New England Buffalo jumped off sides, it looked like. They don't trust Mac Jones' type of winning cold games, yeah. And they say he doesn't have the biggest arm either. It makes you wonder. I mean, that's why I like big arm quarterbacks. They called the false start on New England. 500 thinks Stoutland can make Dillard a center before Kelsey retires, or will Dillard basically refuse to learn anything else? He could athletic enough. I don't think Dillard could be a center. I mean, some people don't even think he has the mentality to be a guard. I think you got to keep him a tackle. He actually hadn't been that bad this year. IZ1R7. Good night, buddy. Or go to work. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. Here's a punt, and it's going to roll to the 38-yard line of Buffalo. Yeah, Peyton Manning, Favre, Donovan McNabb, Randall Cunningham, Dan Marino, Warren Moon. I mean, all those guys have big arms. Because I just believe, and it's not in every case, but I just believe you have to have a good enough arm to play in the NFC East, because you have to be able to win at home in December. You have to be able to go to New York. You got to go to Washington. You got to win those cold games where it's windy. Detroit Dudley, no tree on a Christmas tree. No, I swear, no star on any of my trees. I'm not putting a Cowboy sign up. We got angels. You never knew a devil worshiper as a Cowboy fan. Well, I can tell you one. Mark Holmes. Guy's got a voodoo doll. Voodoo dolls is satanic. Problem with this talent just sitting on the bench while Mulata and Dickerson wreck everyone. I'm more worried about having to spend a draft pick on another center when we could have one sitting there. Oh, I don't know what their plan with Dickerson is. Is their plan to put Dickerson at center or keep him at guard? Right, you're going to have Seomalu next year come back. Are they going to move him to right guard and keep Dickerson there? I don't know what they're going to do, but I do think you need another interior lineman. Snow football games are my favorite. I wish it was snowing heavier there. Dillard puts rubber dongs on the top of his tree? Why? What are you talking about? Duncan says, I want to ask, has Minshew screwed up? Like I say, play Minshew. No, yeah, he hasn't screwed up. He hasn't screwed up. But I just don't know. I mean, when you close your eyes, can you legitimately think 3-4 years down the road Gardner Minshew is my franchise quarterback. I can't see it. Dickerson should stay at left guard. I have no problem with that. Richard Henny, thank you for Super Chat. Are the Pats going to run the ball the whole game? They've thrown one time. Patriots 1776 says Dickerson center. I would say him over Herbig. Wilbert, Montgomery, Brian Westbrook, Charlie Garner, Keith Byers, Ricky Ward, all great running backs. I didn't get to see Wilbur. Wilbur was like kind of gone when I really started watching. Brian Westbrook, I put up there. I love Ricky Waters, Charlie Garner, Thunder and Lightning. That was great. Keith Byers was a great receiving running back. So if I have a question. You said in a couple of videos that you will take Deshaun Watson over Russell if he's clear. But sources said he doesn't want to play here, but Russell always did. What do you think? I'm not going to say, of course, there's a pass caught Sanders up to the 43-yard line. I'm not going to say I wouldn't get Russell Wilson. It's just I don't want to pay a lot of money a lot of picks for a 33, 34-year-old quarterback. Then I need to go out and spend all the money. You have a shorter window with him. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you could get Deshaun Watson to come. But, I mean, it would not surprise me the Eagles go after Russell Wilson. I can totally see it. Here's a 1st and 10. Oh, goes a deep shot to Diggs. Oh, my gosh. He had him wide open, and he overthrew him. He's got a big cannon, man. What a cannon. Jeremiah Butler, Dave for Super Chat. I'd start Landon at center, but this is why I want an O-line. You gotta draft another offensive lineman. Oh my gosh. I can't believe Allen overthrew him. That win probably took that ball. He had Diggs wide open. Buffalo's throwing a lot more. Here's Moss, goes for a couple. It's going to be 3rd down. So let's think about it. If Dillard could be made to a center, who would you rather have there? Sayamalo or Dillard? Mulata, Dickerson, Brooks, Herbert. I don't like Sayamalo at center. I don't think Dillard could play center. I would have to either put Dickerson back at center, or I'd have to draft the center. You know, 3rd and 7 at the 41 in New England. Allen back to pass, getting pressured. Now he runs his right. He's going to run, going to keep it. Stiff arm, breaks a tackle, jumps up. He got a 1st down. It looks like very close. Depends on the spot. What a play by Josh Allen. What a play. He looks like he may just be short. That was a hell of a run. Hell of a stiff arm. Breaks a tackle. Oh, man, I don't know. He's close. Let's see. That ball's close to being 1st down. 4th down and flag. Wow, they called a personal foul in New England for hitting him out of bounds. That's a bad call. I need to see this again. What's the penalty? That's a bad call. I think that's a horrible call. He jumps up in the air, he just pushes him out of bounds. That's not a bad call. In that case, you also have to draft. We won't move Dickerson from left. We can't move Dickerson to left guard. Him will allow to dominate the side for line. Yeah, I think they're going to have to draft the offensive lineman early. Thunder Thighs can't snap the ball through them legs. 1st and 10, Buffalo at the 20. Here's a handoff. Moss going to go for a couple. That is a bad call, man. I agree. We got 230 people here. If you're new to the channel, please please subscribe. We only got 164 likes. We need to at least have 200 likes. Let's get at least 200 likes in this mother humble. See if we're demonetized. Second down here. All right, 2nd and 7. Allen throws, overthrew. Overthrown again. I think that wind is taking that ball. Yeah, refs have been horrible this season, Charlie. I agree. He had him open. I think that ball just sails high, man. It's too high. So 3rd and 7 for Buffalo. Allen is 8 of 16 for 76 yards. Belichick is screaming at the ref. He is so pissed off about something. Probably that personal foul call. Allen, back to pass. Here's a blitz. Allen getting pressure, rolls his right, throws, incomplete. It is Denzel. No, I look exactly like Denzel Washington. I know. I'll give you the Denzel look. There you go. What position do we need to prove free agency or draft? Do you think how we fill those positions? The number one position the Eagles need, unless they decide they need a quarterback, is defensive end. They need 2 defensive ends. You need to go spend free agency money on one, and then you need to draft one. I think with your first pick. All right, 35-yard attempt. Kick is up. And it's good. So Buffalo makes it a 1-1-1-1. Song for you. All right. Let me think about one. Remix. We'll have to figure them. Yeah, I know. It looks like Denzel. I know. I look exactly like him. This is what, every day, everywhere I go. Is that Denzel Washington? I wish. It's not. But I look like him. I know. One, check. What happened? Did I go weird again? I think Howie will trade for more picks. Someone will be there. Here's what I think will happen. If, let's say the Eagles don't get a quarterback. Let's say they don't get a quarterback. I think they're going to take the New England. I think they're going to take the Indianapolis pick. They're going to trade it. They're going to get a 2nd-round pick in the draft next year, and then they'll get a 1st-round pick the year after. I think they'll look to do something like that. What do you mean, DJ Remix? I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm pretty sure Denzel is a Cowboy fan. Listen, there is old footage of Denzel Washington at Veterans Stadium talking to Randall Cunningham in full Eagles gear. That's all I know. Mister, what is it? Boozy Bot, what's going on? Eagles' only chance top 10 pick is to lose out. Colts, Dolphins will definitely go 8-9. Dolphins got it. You were spinning? What the hell? That's weird. I'm going after Watson in the offseason if Hurts ain't the guy and he clears the stuff. I would do that. I would too. I honestly, if he clears up, I would too. I missed what happened. You liked Book Eli. Book Eli, great movie. Great movie. It was a lot of fun. A lot of great people. A lot of great directors. So they made me better than what I was. Yeah, 500. You're a Denzel an Eagle fan. Go look it up. Denzel Washington, all Eagles gear. The connection. I don't know what happened. It's 11-10. What a weird score. There's 6:35 left in this game. Let's see if Mac Jones will throw a pass. Denzel's cousin Yuki Washington is a Philly news anchor. Heard of the Eagle? Really, Yuki Washington is his cousin? I didn't know that. Yeah, well, it's a defensive game because of the weather. All 3 picks. I'm not giving 3 picks up for Watson. NASA could very well be hacking me. Oh, movie Equalizer, great movie. Great movie. Absolutely. A lot of good work there. Jones hands it off again. Here's Harris. Breaking it again. Going to get all the way up to the 48-yard line. That's Harris' second big run. Willie said, Flip 100, as a Cowboy fan, do you think Hurts is the man for your team? I'm giving Hurts the year. I'm going to give him the year. I want to see what he does in December in these big games. I think it's a very interesting spot for him. If I had to tell you today, right now, if I had to make a decision, I would say the chances are the Eagles don't have a franchise quarterback on their team right now. He's not here. But we have to see. I got to give him a chance. Here's Stevenson, big run. He's going to get a first down. You know, I guess if New England, I want to see New England not throw one more ball. If they go the entire game with one throw, that'd be incredible. Yeah, it's like kind of flaky YouTube tonight. I don't know why. I'm running 500 megabytes per second upload speed right now. So Carlos says, yeah, 500, thanks for streaming the game yesterday. Could not see it. Virginia is a no-name football lover. Yeah, I know they are. And thank you for watching it, man. I appreciate you being with me. All right, 1st and 10. Patriots are stacking the line. I mean, Bills are stacking the line and bringing everybody, and they're missing tackles left and right. Gain of 7. We should use 9 picks on defensive 2-0 line. I'm down. This isn't my preference, but Jimmy G, nah. I don't want him. I'm telling you, if Deshaun Watson, if he could clear up all that off the field stuff, I'm going after him. I'm going after him hard. Pause. But look, I want to see what Hurts does the last 4 games. Here's another handoff, 2nd and 4. And they're not gonna get anywhere. It's gonna be 3rd and 4. Will they let Mac Jones throw the ball? Only pass if they stop the run. Jimmy Johnson had Hall of Fame quarterback Troy Aikman ran Emmitt Smith every down with a separated shoulder, crying like a baby. Giants injured him, couldn't stop him. Hey, look, if they can't stop the run, keep doing it. I agree. Now, it won't work all the time. At some point, somebody's going to stop the run. You're going to have to make throws. But tonight, Buffalo has it. It's 3rd and 5, and Buffalo's got everybody up. They're expecting a run. They're playing a run. Quarterback sneak Mac Jones on 3rd and 5. He's going to be short of about a yard. I assume that you do that if you're New England because you're going on 4th down. It's Hurts. If Hurts had Minshew throwing skills, he'd be really good. Agreed. Thank you, Joe Musa. Thank you. They quarterback sneaked it on 3rd and 5. And to me, the only reason you do that is because you're going for it on 4th down. It's 4th and 1. He got 4 yards on that. New England's going to go for it. You got to go for it if you're New England. They can't stop the run. And with this weather, you're too far out field goal range. I would do it. I would probably quarterback sneak it again. They got a fullback Johnson in there. Stevenson's the running back. Mac Jones under center. Then they're going to quarterback sneak it again. And it's close. It depends on the spot. I think he got it. Dan Mac Jones has attempted. Charlie G. He's thrown 1 pass the whole game. Oh, we're not 200 likes? Yeah, let's get 200 likes. We're 13 short. And if you're new to the channel, please like, please subscribe. I won't be streaming Thursday night's game. I got things going on Thursday. But I'll be streaming on Sunday. It's a false start, I think. Yeah, Crackbait, he threw it 1 time for 12 yards. Hurts on Noah's rent is due. I agree. I'm watching the game on ESPN, DirecTV. 500 Brady is not good without good players around him. You've seen it. Tom Brady? No, Tom Brady makes players better. You have to remember the last few years in New England is one thing, but he did it for a long time. He played a lot of years without a star wide receiver. 500, you're a dingbat. Minshew is a good quarterback. Was on a very bad team. Now he's on the line. Good players watch him do his thing. Hurts will not be an Eagle if they play out. Let me ask you, Joseph Vega. Close your eyes for a second. In all honesty, clear your head. Close your eyes. Can you imagine 5 years from now, Gardner Minshew is your franchise quarterback? I don't think you can honestly say yes. If they can't get Watson or another vet, they should draft a quarterback for competitive purposes. Can't go into next year the same quarterback you're unsure about. Yeah, I mean, here's what I would do. I would try to get a guy like Watson. Maybe they'll go for Wilson. And if you can't, I don't know if they're going to draft a quarterback. I don't know about these quarterbacks coming out. If I have Hurts and Minshew on my team next year, I'm probably having an open competition. But I got to see how Hurts plays the last 4 games. What if Hurts goes out there and he throws well and he lights it up and he gets the Eagles in the playoffs? Then he's got to be your starter next year. You still believe in Mitch Trubisky? Ugh. You're going to order a Minshew jersey? When you do that, take a picture and send it to me. Yes, Minshew is a quarterback, and the picks for elite defenders in 5 years? You guys really think Minshew could be that? It's hard for me to imagine. I'm being honest. I don't see Minshew as a franchise quarterback. I think Bieniemy and Hurts would work well together. They might. Minshew is another Kevin Cup. Look, Minshew, I think he's a great backup. Cyclone, what's going on? If the Giants draft Malik Willis and Evan Neal, we will be good. Willis is Lamar Jackson with the insane arm. What I worry about with the Giants is somehow you go out and get Russell Wilson. Yeah, DB talking now, you're right. The young prospects have a ton of opportunities between now and April to improve the draft stock. I haven't studied any of the quarterbacks yet. I haven't even looked into it, so I can't tell you what they are. I can only tell you what I've heard. But the Eagles may draft one. I mean, we all saw Howie Roseman go out on Matt Corral, and then Pinkett were playing. They showed Howie Roseman on TV with his big-ass binoculars. They're still looking to see if that fourth down play was a first down. I don't see how you can reverse it. First down, Minshew is Jeff Garcia. I could see that a little bit, but Garcia was good. But arm strength-wise, yeah, Garcia is a perfect example of a guy with not the biggest arm in the world, but he was very accurate, very smart, good anticipation. I can't think he's good, accurate quarterbacks last long in the league. Listen to Hurts. Needs 2 more years to develop passing. Look at what it took Jackson. I told you he was good. You said no, Joey. Now you see it. Now you said that Jalen Hurts was the next Michael Vick. What are you talking about? Listen, I don't know if Minshew's a franchise quarterback. I'm just going to keep it real. Teddy Cancun Cruz, what's up? What did I miss? I just said I don't know that I think I can imagine Gardner Minshew being a franchise quarterback. First and 10, New England. New England's at Buffalo's 32. Mac Jones hands it off again, and it's going to be short. I'm telling you what, if Mac Jones play actions, the Buffalo Bills are going to bite so hard. Somebody's going to be wide open. Mac Jones, 2:15 left third quarter, has thrown the ball 1 time. I hope to God Giants don't get Doug Pearson as their new head coach. Oh, I didn't think of that. Dude, that's going to happen. Why do I think that's going to happen? Now that you mention it, why do I think that's going to happen? 2nd and 10. Here's Stevenson on the run. Breaks it free. Going to get a first down up at the 21-yard line. Oh my gosh, I really think that's going to happen. If Minshew played against the Saints, we would have been killed. Very well could have. Arian says Minshew is more of a stopgap guy that you can be used while rebuilding, kind of like guys once you got the squad that could. Yeah, I agree. I think I see Minshew as a really good second, quarterback, a backup, really good backup, or a stopgap guy. Here's Stevenson, handoff. It's going to get about 6 yards. That's how I see him. I don't see him as a 5 years from now, a guy that's bringing us to Super Bowl. That does not mean I don't like Minshew, and I was so impressed by him yesterday. Maybe I'm wrong. I leave the door open that I'm very wrong about him, but that's my gut instinct. Jeremiah Butler says that O-line looks something stupid right now. I know. They're kicking ass, dude. They are kicking ass. 2nd and 5. New England driving at the 16. Mac Jones hands it off again to Stevenson. Stevenson going to get a first down at 10. Buffalo cannot stop the run, and they're bringing everybody up. I mean, Mac Jones has thrown the ball one time. 500. Oh yeah, a little faith. Ye of little faith when you realize I am right or wrong. How he isn't playing with Hurts. All right, so tell me what are you saying exactly is going to happen? 500. It's better we don't play Minshew because we give up a higher pick if he plays 3 games, I believe. Listen, if you want to, if they play him because Hurts is hurt or Hurts has, let's say he goes out and he's having a bad game, okay. But right now, I want to see what Jalen Hurts does against Washington, which will be 2 games, a playoff atmosphere, the Giants and Dallas. Like, this is a very interesting, like to me, Hurts played all year. We've been evaluating Jalen Hurts. Now we're at the point with Jalen Hurts where we get to see in pressure situations with something on the line what he's got. I've been waiting to see this with Jalen Hurts. I kind of think I know what Minshew is. But let's see what Hurts is and then go from there. 500, I can see Doug Pearson in Seattle. Yeah, I could see that. The elites from Antarctica are coming. Uh-oh. Giants in Antarctica. Minshew could save you like $20 million a year. Well, I mean, Hurts is cost you nothing, though. You're not paying either quarterback anything. Giants not hired. Oh my God! If they hire Doug, that will piss me off. Before Foles won Super Bowl, no one thought he could win. Minshew could be like Foles, 100%. Maybe I'm wrong about him, but I would say this: I think Foles is a better passer than Minshew. The one thing I said about Foles, if you go back to 2017, when everybody was like the Eagles are done, Wentz is hurt. I said Foles is a big pressure quarterback. He can win big games for you. He doesn't. He seems like he's cool under pressure, and he'll get the Eagles to Super Bowl. I didn't think they would win it, but I thought he would get this there. Wentz first season was trash. What they did season 2? Very true. The thing is with the Eagles, you just don't know the front. We don't know what the front office thinks of Hurts, really. It's like week to week, we don't know. When they drafted Wentz, you knew it was long term because they invest. And this was why I didn't want to get Wentz. I didn't want Wentz to go. You invested all those picks, all that money, all those things to get a guy. The thing is I'm not sticking up I'm not taking sides. I'm not going to say Jalen Hurts is a guy, Minshew guy. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Sirianni would destroy Doug? I hope so. Philly 500, if it's windy and cold, Hurts will lose the game. He hasn't beat one in the division yet, bro. Stop making excuses. Will you be mad when he gets beat bad because he can't throw? I mean, it might happen, but then we know. Then we can say for sure, all right, look, we need a quarterback. Like I said, I still don't think franchise quarterback's on this team yet. 1st and 10 at the 10. Jones hands it off again. Stevenson loses a couple yards there. For Hurts, Hurts is always one play away from ACL. Well, yeah, that's the problem. The problem is Hurts has to develop into a passer because he can't continue at this pace to keep running year in, year out. It will come back and harm. You're right. And that's part of can he develop? Jeremiah Butler says, "Thank you for super chat. I'm starting a petition to save Gettleman's job. I say we save it. Let's save it. 2nd and 13. Here's a handoff to Stevenson. He's going to lose more yards. They're still running every down. Now Buffalo is just selling out on the run. Like they're selling out. They're bringing everybody, and the New England needs to do a play action fake. Can we take a moment to discuss Sirianni's development? Like, dude has improved a ton. Look, I really was angry early on with Sirianni because he's talked a great game but didn't do it. But watching a guy change how he does things and do what's best for the team and what fits the team the most, I thought that was a big deal. 3rd 18, they run it again, and they're going to get short, 4th down. So I think Sirianni's come a long way. I do. Now, Jonathan Gannon, on the other hand, I would fire him. Let me plug this bad boy in. See if it does anything funky. I'm going to plug the power cord in. Pats definitely should play action. Next time they get the ball, I'm wondering in the 4th quarter. Well, we're in the 4th. I wonder now if he's going to start throwing more. There's a 34-yard attempt to kick his up, and it was good. That was wacky right there. That's good. We got the 14. Right now, it looks like I'm going to hit my parlay. Pats ran 31 straight. Dude, Mac Jones has 1 pass, 1 completion for 12 yards. I think Belichick has Mac Jones wearing a shot collar so that he won't pass tonight. It's interesting. I heard Cyclone. I heard Kelsey was in a boot, but they were optimistic that he would be okay. But we would have to see. Not gonna lie, a Giant fan. If Philly gets a real quarterback, they can be a lead scare. They can. Well, the thing with the Eagles, and this is why I think maybe Deshaun Watson will change his mind if he's cleared of everything. I always have to say that or people get mad at me. But if he's cleared of everything, he could change his mind. Deshaun Watson has never played with a good offensive line. And the Eagles, that's their strength. The reason I want Minshew to start is because if a team stops the Eagles' run game and forces Hurt to throw 30 times, we lose 7 to 10 games. No, I hear you, Ant. I totally get it. I am whatever the Eagles want to do, I'm just going to sit back and watch how it plays out, But I mean, I've waited all year to see Hurts in this situation. I got to evaluate him. But I do wonder, like, if the Eagles are trailing Washington, like, 3rd quarter and Hurts isn't moving the ball, I really wonder if they'll put it. I think they will. I think they'll put Minshew in. I think Belichick, he might have one shot collar. If Hurts generates 3 turnovers next game when Minshew, I think he will come in. Oh, crap. Thank you. Daniel Andrea, I am on 3rd. Appreciate that. I always forget, I get caught up into this stuff. It's the beautiful Denzel Washington face, I can't help I look like Denzel Washington. Somebody texted me once, and they thought my wife was cheating on me with Denzel Washington. And I was like, no, that's me. I just look like him. Eagles play Washington and Philly on our next game. To me, the Eagles got to win that game. Got to force at least a split with Washington. Here's a return. Buffalo's going to get it all the way out to the 36. 500 quarterbacks are taught to hit wide receivers in high school. Hurts played 4 years of college and 2 years NFL. Yeah, but sometimes guys can develop. It can happen. The Bills and Browns are disappointments. I thought they could be Super Bowl contenders, but they both are too soft. I agree. And tonight, New England is punching them. I mean, New England is punching them right in the mouth. New England's making no bones about it. We are running the ball every down. You have to stop us. And they haven't been able to. Now, if I'm New England, next time I get the ball, I'm play action. I'm going play action. But I think here's why New England. I'll tell you exactly why New England is doing it. Here's a pass to the tight end. That's go about 7 yards. The reason New England is not throwing the ball is because they do not want Nelson Aguilar to touch it. That is what I'm convinced of. I do think Gannon will play soft. It's all he does. Should Landon Dickerson start at center next year if Kelsey would? Or personally, I kind of have to. I kind of have to say I kind of want to keep him at left guard. I think him and Jordan Mailata is dominant. You know. Here's another handoff by Buffalo. This may be like the quickest Monday Night Football game ever. Yeah, I agree, Mo. I would like to see him. I would play action on first down. I would go play action first or second down. Eagles will lose it. Look, the Eagles get no pressure with their front four. All right, 3rd and 1 for Buffalo. Let's see if they come right back and run it right down their throat. Here's play action. Allen throws, caught Diggs up at the 45. Jeremiah Butler, thank you for the super chat. It says, funny how New York fans want to get rid of Gettleman when the rest of the division gunks he's doing a bang-up job. Gettleman, a gentleman like Gettleman is our golden boy. Yeah, well, because he stinks. No question about it. Thank you for super chat. The coach style is amazing. Sirianni let Hurts do that many handoffs. He'd have wide open windows with time to throw. The play calling helped. Maybe Minshew makes Sirianni realize you need to hand off the ball. I agree. Too much RPOs for me. Here's Allen on the run, throws, and it is high. He's looking for Sanders there. Yeah, definitely keep hitting those likes. We got 242 people in here. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Appreciate everybody being here. Cowboys and Washington both making playoffs. Watch. They could. I mean, look, I'm hoping Dallas will win. I hate to say it, but I got to root for them. And I think Washington's going to beat them. Because Dallas is not going to sweep Washington this year. 2nd and 10 at the 45. Allen, pressured, going to run, takes off, going to get first down to 30, 25, 24. Josh Allen runs with it. That's what he needs to do. Eagles need a veteran wide receiver. I'll tell you a guy who would interest me. Gallup. I think Gallup for Dallas, if he becomes a free agent, the Eagles could use a second receiver. Allen takes off and run. See, it's going to be interesting. If Buffalo could score a touchdown, you might see New England start to have to throw. Allen's 10 of 20 for 94 yards. We got 254 people here. Thank you so much for being here. Allen hands it off. Was that Moss? Can't see who that is. I can't see the number. Is that Breed? I can't see the number. They only sell 2. I think Quez is number 2. I agree. But I do think they need another receiver. I think Reagor is a waste. Like, why the Eagles constantly try to get him involved, but not Devontae Smith? Why don't they do things like that with Devontae Smith? That's my biggest disappointment with Minshew yesterday. No Devontae Smith. 2nd and 7 at the 20. Allen, back to pass. Looking, he's got time. Now he moves, throws, caught. Moss, first down. There's going to be a late hit. He got tackled. Hightower tackled Moss out of bounds, and he was well out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty. Patriots don't got to throw. If Buffalo scores a touchdown, they may have to. Or we were, Andre, I'm just kind of back and forth. I just wanted to be a good game and close. I'm hoping for like a really good ending. Devontae was double all game. It opened up Goddard. Let me look at the all 22 first. Here's the thing. He was double covered a lot, but why didn't they do any end arounds with him? What about wide receiver screens? What about things like that they did with Regalar? You got to find ways to get him the ball. He's your number one guy. He should not have. Jalen Regalar had 4 more snaps than Devontae Smith. He had 4 more snaps than him. That should never happen. That is criminal, in my opinion. It's just criminal. Here's a handoff. Moss is going to get to the 5-yard line. It's 2nd and goal for Buffalo. To me, it's criminal, especially if Devontae Smith's getting double teamed. Then he's opening up stuff for Goddard and everybody else. Then why does he get less snaps? Nobody's double teaming Regalar. Listen, Howie will pull Hurts by 3rd quarter if he stinks. You're telling me you don't see that Hurts is 0-4 against the division. 2 games against Dallas was horrible. Look, so we're going to spend all this year getting ready to put him in a situation like we're going to have next 4 games, and we're just going to go away from it. You realize if you take Hurts out, and let's say you play Minshew, most likely at that point you're having to go get another quarterback. Counselor, hey, Thug, what are you talking about currently? I'm all over the place, comment, but I was talking about that that Regalar had 4 more snaps than Devontae Smith. And the one thing that I was disappointed in yesterday was that the Eagles do not use Devontae Smith enough. They don't try to get him the ball enough. And they treat Regalar like he's better than Devontae Smith. Miles could be such a good running back, but he's injured. He gets hurt a lot this year, yeah. When was the last former Cowboy did well with the Eagles? I can't remember. The Eagles should pick up Ruggs and Ray Rice. We're not the Cowboys. That's what you guys do. You guys don't care about that kind of stuff. That's Dallas's MO. Second and goal for Buffalo at the 6. Allen, play action. Looking, getting pressured. And he's going to get tripped up. Sacked. Big sack at the 16. I don't think we're getting Godwin, no. All right, what has to happen tonight for you to win big buckaroos? Well, I'm not going to win. I only bet $50. I bet $50 to win 160. I took New England to win straight up and the under. So the under's 41. So as long as there's not 41 total points and New England wins, I'll win $160. But I just want to see a really good game. I want this thing to come down to like the very end. Big Ben, he's too old. Allen throws up 3rd down. Well, big overthrow. What's up, kitty? Hi. How are you? You okay? 4th down is right. Allen thought he had free play. Okay. Oh, he thought he free play. He thought Josh Allen thought he had a free play. He thought New England jumped, but they didn't call it. Mac Jones, yeah, he's thrown 1 time the whole game. 1 attempt. Oh, what's up, kitty? This is my other cat. She talks a lot. Yeah. What's up? You okay? Mark Holmes taking shots about your organic eggnog. Who cares? Who cares? I take shots at his cheesesteak. There's a kick. It's up. He missed it. He missed a 33-yard attempt. He missed it. Yeah. Yeah. This cat talks a lot. This is a smart cat. Right? Hi. Okay. Go ahead. No good. The wind is bad in that direction. Absolutely. I don't know what kind of cat that is. We're going to get tested. It's a smart, very smart cat. It's not Siamese, but she's very chatty and very smart. It's a Denzel Washington cat. Yep. The other cat we have is a ragdoll. If we play Minshew, why do we need to get another quarterback? Do you look at Minshew and think he's a franchise quarterback? Like, do you think in 5 years he's still on the Eagles? He's our quarterback. He's leading us to Super Bowl. I mean, do you see him like that? That's what I want to know. Do you see him like when I close my eyes? I can't see Minshew like that. Now maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't see him that way. You know, the type of cat is called the cat. Yes. That cat talks more than Cowboy fans brag about 5 Super Bowls. Actually, your cat doesn't talk as much as them. No, not as much as them. Bolognese, okay, yeah. So Brooke said, yeah, it's Bolognese. We think that's what it is. We got to get tested. What do you think about? Yeah, right. You ain't getting me on that one. The cat's a mutt. It might be. It might be. It's a smart cat. That's the smartest cat I've ever seen. The other one is just like it's just a rat. Just whatever. He's like whatever all day. Who I bet there's two people I use for sportsbook betting. I use DraftKings Casino, and I also use my bookie. Minshew may take over the game. Yep. Fly Parks. I mean, that's what I think. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like I look at Minshew and I think really great backup, really good guy that could come and win you games. Great personality, great fit for Philly. Great guy to be a placeholder. Let's say you draft a rookie quarterback and you want Minshew to start the first year, something like that. Here's a handoff. Stevenson not going to get it. Loss of 2. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see Minshew being a franchise quarterback. Really? If he's not going to be a franchise quarterback here, he will be franchise. Okay. Minshew's accurate, like Breeze in many ways. I don't know. I mean, he misses a couple. All right, but look, if you think he's a franchise quarterback, then I agree. You got to play him. It's hard for me to know. Oh, he's a play action. Jones going to throw it. Incomplete. He finally threw it. Eagles win out Philly. What do you think? It's going to be hard, but I think you could almost win out. 500, but a lot of us see Hurts how you see Minshew. I see Hurts the same way. That's just it. I kind of see Hurts the same way. You know, but to be sure, I want to see what Hurts does the last 4 games. To be sure. Jones going to screen pass to Bolden. It's going to be third. It's going to be 4th down. See, I don't think, like I said, Tay Ken Cruz, I said this earlier. I said if you said I have to say right now who's a franchise quarterback, I was being honest, I would say that most likely he's not on the team yet. However, I need to see what Hurts does these last 4 games. I think I already know what I got in Minshew. But, I mean, hey, look, I could be totally wrong. Jeremiah Butler, thank you for Super Chat. Guess who we targeted? Your favorite guy. And no surprise, the end result is 4th and 4. Aguilar stinks. He doesn't know how to come back to the ball. There's a hell of a punt out of bounds. 5:47 left. Buffalo with a chance to win this game. They're down 4. My man, 500 eggnog. Yeah, eggnog, baby. Too much throwing, Pats. Yeah, 3 throws. So you're not saying Hurts is not the guy, but I know Minshew can be the guy somewhere. If Mac Jones is a franchise quarterback, then Minshew is a franchise quarterback. Put Minshew with the Saints, it'll be dangerous. I have to think about it. I mean, look, you might be right. I've like I said, I watched maybe three Jaguar games with him. I thought he played good yesterday. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. When I think about it, I don't see him like that. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Time will tell. 1st and 10, Allen, back to pass. Looks, fires. What a throw. What a catch and throw by Diggs. What a pass. See, that's what I like. You see the arm he threw in 23, 35-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 50. He throws a bullet to Diggs. Great pass. Great catch. That is a hell of a play. I mean, that throw is in 25 to 35 miles an hour winds going from left to right with gusts up from 50 to 50 miles an hour. You have to have a quarterback outside in December in the Northeast that can throw. You just do. And you have to have an arm. It's a hell of a pass. Here's quick pass to Moss out of backfield. He's going to be tackled at the 50. It was a beautiful throw. Watson doesn't want to be here. Won't waive his no trade. I heard that, and then I heard G. Cobb. He came out and said that wasn't true. So let's see. Let's see what happens. But if everything got cleared off of Watson, and he was free, I would trade for him. I like how Pickett and Desmond Ridder, how they do future opportunities be like, they may be good. I haven't watched them yet. I mean, maybe the Eagles really like one of those quarterbacks. I don't know why Howie Roseman made a big media circus of going and scouting those guys, though. I mean, what was that about? There's a nice pass. That's going to be Knox, first down. 4:18 left. Buffalo's driving. Oh, the Diggs brothers are extremely talented. Jackson's very windy, and they have actual hurricanes. But look, Jacksonville in December is not like playing in Philly when it's windy. It's a different feel. Allen back to pass. He's looking. Allen throws. Oh, he overthrew Moss. Watson doesn't think they're enough. I'm sorry for them, Philly. He knows they're more in Miami. Yeah, maybe. He was collecting J.O. McIlroy. I mean, he made a big skep. I mean, look, there was press, there was news reports he's going to be at the game, and then he's on ESPN with his big binoculars. I'm sorry, that they were trying to make a public statement about something. Here's 2nd 10. Here's a handoff. Nice run. Moss going to get to the 25-yard line. First down. 3:33 left. This is exciting. However, at the end of the day, Hurts was a horrible pick. We lost Carson, our franchise. We could have an impact player. I agree. I did not like the pick. I will not change my mind on it. And it has nothing to do about Jalen Hurts. It has all to do about the strategy of what they were doing. You don't draft a second-round quarterback. The quarterback in the second round to be a backup. That's just stupid. Yeah, keep hitting it. Exactly, Jedi. See, I think Minshew's better than Mark Sanchez. I don't think Mark Sanchez is a franchise quarterback either. So if an arm is great, but if you're inaccurate, the arm doesn't mean much. Oh, true. I definitely agree with you. Most of the winners in the league are like Brady and Breeze. They are not big gunslingers. See, I will say this. Breeze didn't have a big arm, but Breeze was deadly accurate. Brady's arm actually got stronger as he's gotten older. But you're right. Those two guys don't have the biggest arm, but they're deadly accurate. But how many guys are deadly accurate like that? I mean, those guys are deadly accurate. You have to have some sort of arm talent. You just do. The question is does Jalen Hurts have an arm as good as Brady or Breeze? I don't know. Does even Minshew? I don't think Minshew has the biggest arm either. Yeah, I think you're right, Jesse Davis. I think Minshew wins that game. I agree. 500. Is the Philly wind going to make Hurts more accurate? No, it's going to not. It's not. It could be a problem. I think the Hurts pick was smart, just because Wentz has been injury prone and would have had that one bum backup. I forget his name. Yeah, but here's the thing. I mean, one, you could have helped them. You could have drafted a starting offensive lineman. There were starting corners, right? I think Diggs was still on the board, and you could have helped the team immediately. But as soon as you drafted Hurts, you know you had your quarterback looking over his back, right? I mean, what kind of statement did it make? Here's a quick pass to Sanders, going to go for a couple up at the 20. 3:02 left, second down, Buffalo. So would you rather have this year's quarterback controversy, last year's quarterback controversy, or Mike Vick quarterback controversy? I would rather have this year's quarterback controversy because I haven't taken a side on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm neutral, so it's a lot easier for me to deal with. Here's Allen back to pass. He's gonna have to run it. 2nd and 5. He's gonna get a first down out of bounds at the 14-yard line. I was 100% all Wentz on the other ones. I don't remember, what was the Vic controversy? Is that him Foles? I thought Vic should have started. Let Hurts develop his arm. He is head and shoulders better all-around quarterback and weapons than Minshew. If Minshew has a bad throwing game, then he won't be able to do anything with his legs. How long do you give Hurts, though? That's the question. Yeah, Jesse, the controversy is fine because there's no big contrast. I mean, I personally think deep down inside, I don't feel like our franchise quarterback is on this roster yet. That's just how I feel. Oh, Danny Watkins was a horrible pick. So how much time adequate to say we know who Hurts is after 16? I really think if you're really patient with him, you would give him next year. But I feel like this stretch here, the last month, is going to decide it for me. I really do, because these are big pressure games in the division where you have a chance to make the playoffs. You have a legitimate chance to make the playoffs. So to me, this is make or break. Patriots have not sealed the game. There's 2:14 left. Buffalo has a first down at about the 14-yard line, I believe. You think how he be talking now? You're probably right. I mean, when he went and scouted those two guys, Pickett and Corral, that was telltale sign. Maverick one, thank you for super chat. He says Folesian Society activate. Yes. Hey Mav, who do you want to start right now? Thank you for super chat, buddy. 500. You say wait for Hurts to develop. Name 3 quarterbacks that were high picks to develop late. He wasn't a high pick. He wasn't a really high pick. A quarterback is like top 10 first round pick. You understand? They also didn't invest a lot in Hurts except for a second round pick, which I don't think they should have. But I think give him the next 4 games. Let's see what he does. At the end of the season, when this season's over, I will do a video and I will say, I believe Hurts is the guy for next year. I don't believe we have a quarterback. I don't believe in Hurts. I'll tell you what I think. I'm going to give it 4 more games. Here's Allen. Back to pass to Diggs. Incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Now, let me say this. Let's say next week Minshew's starting. You're not going to hear me complain or bitch because I'm neutral between both. I don't know how we drafted J-Joe. If I let her finish, if he plays well and wins out, unless because our defense. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. It's not Hurts just doesn't have to go and win. I just want to see how he plays these last 4 games. I feel like I waited all year to get to this moment to see him do it. Buffalo jumped. Knox jumped offside. The tight end jumped offside. False start. Right, high picks don't make him talented. It just gives him more chances. Agreed. And I don't think he was picked so high that the Eagles would be afraid to go away. It's not like they invested multiple first-round picks and traded up in the first round like they did with Wentz. When you do that, then you're kind of committed for at least 3-4 years. He's a second-round pick. They could easily go away from him. How he picked Arcega Whiteside when he was Metcalf, Renfro, McLaurin available. Oh, I know. It's horrible. Mandel says, do you think Sirianni is the coach who seems misplaced to condemn Hurts and absolve Sirianni? That bothers me. I think that he did a horrible job at the beginning of the year that has made all this harder. Here's Allen on 3rd and 14, getting pressured, stays on his feet, stays alive, looking. Now he's going to throw the end zone. Drop! Did he drop it? Got knocked away in Knox' hand. In the end zone, 4th and 14. Buffalo's got to go for it. He dropped it. Allen made a great play. Let's see if it's knocked away. That's a tough throw. That's a great cover. That's just great defense. Great defense, man. He didn't drop it. He got knocked away. The whole thing, the question about Sirianni being blamed, I thought Sirianni was horrible early. I thought he's done a good job later. To me, it's not about blaming Hurts. It's about knowing if he's the franchise quarterback. That's what it's about. I would be pissed if Minshew start only because that would mean all the evaluation was a waste without getting him a full. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll tell you what. If Minshew starts, then you have to go. They're going to go out and get a quarterback. So you give it 4 halves. How he gives it 3 quarters. How he is out of the boiler room. Well, that's a problem. Not a drop, good defense. You're right, Richie MC. You're right. Why should are the Bills trying to score so quick? The Pats could get the ball and just score 3, they'll tie or win. Buffalo has not been able to get in the end zone pretty much the whole night except for the first time. It's a second-round pick. So many impact players there, so I disagree that isn't high enough. What are they paying Jalen Hurts? Like $3-4 million a year? He's not making enough money. He's not high enough. They didn't give enough assets up that they're forced to keep him. They very well could go away from him. Yeah, bring a defensive coordinator Patriots to Philly next year. That would be good. Brian says Philly. That would be interesting. I agree. If Minshew starts, is done. I guess it's bad time to have Hurts jersey coming in the mail. I don't think Hurts is going to start, though. If Hurts starts turning his line and doesn't look to escape after his first read isn't there, he might be our future quarterback. I don't see it happening, though. It would have already. Could be. I mean, sometimes it takes a while. I think the Eagles stunted his development early in the year. My gut feeling about the Eagles quarterback situation is that they do not have their franchise quarterback on this team yet. They're going to have to go out and get somebody. But I think Hurts has the higher ceiling still. And that's why we need to let him play it out. Minshew's okay quarterback. I don't even think he's better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. Well, Ryan Fitzpatrick gets streak. I think Minshew's a great backup, a great placeholder. I think that. But even if let's say Minshew became the starter next year, I don't believe he would be the franchise quarterback long term. I think he would just be holding the spot until you get the franchise quarterback. You know? Oh man, he had Diggs wide open. Allen had Diggs wide open. He was getting pressure. God, he had Diggs. At least for a first down. Yeah, agreed, Lady Jedi. Yeah, Ramon Sirianni said Hurts will start. He got an injury down the field. There's 2 minutes left. New England has 1 timeout, and they haven't been able to stop the run. They're going to go for this on 4th and 14. Yes, Yes, Maverick. I'm with you. And I said this: if Deshaun Watson is cleared of all charges, okay, where I'm at right now, I am going after him. I want Deshaun Watson, but he's got to be cleared of all his charges because I can't have him come and then go to jail or to be suspended for a year or two. I can't have that. But if he's cleared of all of everything and he's ready to go, I trade for him. That would be my move at this point. Now, I said I'm going to wait till the end of the year to tell you for sure, but that's how I kind of feel. Hurts would be a good gadget player. He would. Commissar says 500. I feel given the opportunity for a full season, Minshew can throw 35 touchdowns with our roster. I was confident in Minshew even before. Really? Okay. Well, I mean, look, if I thought that too, I would agree with you. You know, I don't know if I think that Minshew can do it, but I mean, I could be totally wrong. Like I said, I haven't watched a ton of Minshew. Minshew said Watson said he will not waive his no trade clause for the Eagles. He doesn't want to be here beating. That's what we heard reports about that. We also heard opposing reports that said that was not true. So I don't know what to believe, you know. But he might look at that offensive line we have and say, you know what, I'll go there. All right, 4th and 14 for the Bills at the 18-yard line. They could get a first down at about the 4. Here's Allen, back to pass. He fires, throws, incomplete. He had Beasley open and he missed him. I don't necessarily believe he doesn't want to play for the Eagles. I think that was one report, and then we heard counter reports. What happened to Bitterbird's age? I don't know. I mean, I text him, but he never texts me back. I miss Adrian. I miss him a lot. I loved working with him. I don't believe that whole thing about he's not waiving his no trade clause. I don't buy it. I really don't. G Cobb did a whole report said that wasn't true. So I don't know what to think. First and 10 for the New England Patriots at the 21. Here's a handoff. Going to get to 21. Looks like I'm going to hit my parlay. You all got dual threat and not see it? You mean with Minshew and Hurts using both, you mean? I mean, it could do that, yeah. Taking Cruz, if you mean a franchise quarterback is a guy with a $100 million contract, then we don't have him on the roster. A 10-win quarterback who we have. When I think of franchise quarterback, I think of a guy who is your quarterback the next 5 to 10 years, who's going to carry your team and lead them to Super Bowls or have that potential to do it. And I'm going to build my team around. Do I have that in Gardner Minshew? Am I going to build my offense around Gardner Minshew? It's hard for me to imagine that. I can see Gardner Minshew being a starter for a year or two until you get a quarterback. Philly 498. It's 497 and a half. Now, Watson has not been criminally charged. It's a civil matter, which means no jail time. Perhaps some suspension time, and that's it. And Tua playing well. I don't see Miami going for Watson. Yeah, they're criminally investigating him, but there has been no criminal charges yet. Problem is it's the NFL. The NFL is going to suspend him, and then if he's accused of something, how do the Eagles make him a franchise quarterback when it's going to piss off a whole bunch of people? So I think he has to be cleared of it. Now, the FBI, I did read the FBI was involved. And people were saying that the only reason the FBI would be involved is because they're investigating possible extortion. If he's extorted, then he's clear. Yeah, it's a public relationship. He has to be clear. Kenny Pickett, I have to see more of him. I watched a little highlights the other day. I have to see more. Don't forget, we have a franchise quarterback in Wentz, but Howie and Lurie decided to throw him under the bus. I know, and that's the scary thing about this front office. That's why I could see a situation where if Hurts struggles for a quarter or two, the Eagles always do weird things with quarterbacks. It's true. Dak is a franchise quarterback in the 4th round. Yeah, they found the gem in Dak, no question. It's very hard to get franchise quarterbacks out of the fourth round, though. That doesn't happen often. 500 has. If everyone forgot, Washington's got key players are out and tight end out. Yeah, they do, but they're still tough. They're still playing tough. 3rd and 7, a minute 10 left. Buffalo, no timeouts. So I got away with signing. We got away with signing Vic. They can't get away. They can get away with signing Watson. Those women he supposedly assaulted were likely willing participants. Now, seeing it, I don't know. I mean, I don't know I don't want to get into the details of the case because I don't know what they are. But I will say that you know the Vic thing. The Vic went and did his time. You know what I mean? He went and did his time. Watson hasn't even gone, anywhere. We don't know. We just don't know what's going to happen. Post a quarterback vote in chat. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can do that. I tried to edit it. I tried to edit it because I wanted to put a capital on H for Hurts, and it didn't do it. This game's over, by the way. 3rd and 7. New England takes a knee, and they're gonna have to run. They're gonna have to run one play. They're gonna have 1 second to run. Yeah, that's better. Philly 497.5. Well, if I lose more game, I'll tell you. Joe Milano, he's our franchise left tackle. Colton says Russ over Watson. Watson comes with too much BS, and he hasn't played in a year. Who says he's going to come back and be the same? I understand the off the field stuff. That's the problem with him. No question. Russell Wilson, he's 33 years old, though. Chief says Minshew will put pressure on Hurts. You might be right about that. The reason no criminal charges have come brought up with Watson is because no police report can produce enough evidence to make charges stick. Those women were willing participants. It's simple. I mean, like I said, I don't know the details. I really don't know the details of the case. All I know is that he's got these things hanging over his head. The NFL could very well suspend him for a year, and it just makes it difficult. 500. My biggest frustration is I want to win now, and Hurts hinders that. His ceiling is a backup use gadget. Oh, I agree. If you want to win now, yeah, I would agree with you. I want to build this thing. I want to build this thing over the next 2 years, and I want to have a team good for 7, 8 years. So that's why I'm a little more patient. 500. I think other 31 teams despises our front office, but for our team and players are respected by them. Yeah, they respect our players. Agreed. You want to see Jordan? You want to see Jordan? We'll see. New England goes to 9-4. Buffalo falls to 7-5. And the Patriots, man, they are the number 1 seed in the AFC. The vote is interesting. Let's see what it is. I'm telling you, it's probably 50-50. It's probably 50-50. Hurts 56%. Minshew 44. That's about what I think. It's very close. Bucks and Pats Super Bowl. That would be crazy interesting. Build your team from your line. Aikman never threw the ball. Joe Heither. Yeah, you got it. You build your team inside out. Inside out. I agree. I agree with you. That's why my focus is that defensive line and offensive line this draft. Pats ran 33 times straight. That's disrespectful. Hey, look, they couldn't stop it. The bowl is really close. Pretty close. It is. It's about what I thought it would be, too. I'm telling you, I did a video, and I get literally people hear two different things. I'll have people go, "Why do you hate Hurts?" And then I'll have right next to it, it'll be like, right underneath it, it'll be like, why are you a Hurts fanboy? It's like, I can't win. Cowboys really beat the Pats because Nelson Stinkelar. He dropped the ball. He dropped the touchdown. If we're wasting picks on Hurts, regular J-Jaw, they're replacing them following year. How are we going to rebuild? We had our franchise quarterback. You got to get a new franchise quarterback. It looks like you will. We have to wait and see. But here's the thing. You have 3 first-round picks in this coming draft. That's 3 first-round picks. Most teams, it takes 3 years for teams to get 3 first-round picks. You know? So, that's it. Yeah, I agree. I feel good. Start Hurts, but keep Minshew warm. I agree. Have to give up to Belichick. Philly never thought he would have the Patriots back on top. Hey, he's one of the great coaches. Him and Brady were both great. You know, people always want to put on one or the other, but they both were great. 500, our front office is preventing us to win a Super Bowl, even to rebuild. We just got to do it right. You know what I mean? Event Horizon, thank you so much. The fact there's even Hurts versus Minshew conversation just proves Hurts is garbage. It proves he hasn't done enough to win the franchise tag, to be the franchise quarterback yet. It definitely does. And then seeing the offense change and become more, passing, and seeing Sirianni do some of the things he wants to do, it makes a lot of people want more of that. So I get it. He plays bad first half. He's being benched. I think it could happen. Like, I really wonder if that could happen. Everybody vote for Minshew, Young Money says. What are we at? No, Hurts is going up a little bit more. It's now Hurts. 61-39. I agree with that. 129 people. I'm gonna leave that. Oh, just a couple more minutes. Guys, remember this is basically Hurts' rookie season. Yeah, well, we're past the rookie season now. Now I think he's 18 or 19 games. The last stretch with 4 games to go, all division games, big games to get to the playoffs, is an interesting spot for Hurts. It's going to show me a lot about him. It should be in the chat. You should see where a vote. I honestly wouldn't give Hurts more than a quarter. If they can't move the ball, then they fall behind. Interesting. I'm like the stop the count. Minshew squad. Unlike Aguilar, I still love that. Still one of the greatest names. We have to put Hurts under a microscope. If he generates a turnover, he's out. Minshew in. Hurts would play good versus the Jets too. Yeah, he would have. I think. All right, we'll end this poll now. We'll end it. 147 votes. Oh, it's getting closer again. 59-41 Hurts. All right, interesting. Hurts is a great college quarterback, not NFL, just like Tebow. He's better than Tebow, though. Unlike Alex says, bro, Rocha Ray. Shout out to Rocha, man. Rocha's a 49er fan. Thank you all for coming in. Shout out to Rocha. Rocha Entertainment. Somebody drop his link in there. Thank you. We're just having a Jalen Hurts, Gardner Minshew debate. Who should start? Yeah, votes are fun. I'm definitely going to do more of those. Shout out to Rocha. Love Rocha. Rocha streaming tonight's game, I assume it. Well, team should find guy or Hurts get his shit straight. Well, we're going to find out. Shout out to Rocha. Let me drop Rocha's link. If you guys haven't subbed up to my man Rocha, go definitely do it. I'm gonna drop his link here. Rocha doing some basketball. Shout out to Rocha. My man Rocha. All right. Sub up Rocha here if you haven't. Great video maker. Yes, sub up Rocha if you haven't. Great video maker, man. One of the OGs. He used to be, I remember when he just used to watch the Sports Fury all the time. Then he started doing his own stuff. He does a great job. Rocha's a 49er fan. He's a Niner fan. You feel like her Chief? We'll see. Hurts may. He may. Shout out to Eggnog. Shout out to Eggnog. You ain't kidding. Shane's feeling the bill. What's going on? Minshew has a career 30 to 70% losing record. That's true. I'm with you, Bonzology. I'm with you. I will say this, Bonzology. I don't think we have our franchise quarterback on this roster right now. That's my gut feeling. We'll see what Hurts does in the next 4 weeks, though. You know. Drop. You got to be patient with players. If you don't, you realize you must last 1 week. Yeah, well, you got to be patient. But here's the problem: our front office is never patient with quarterbacks. You know, they're just not. Yeah, definitely sub up Rocha. Where you been, 5 rings? $500. The Hurts pick is setting the progression of this franchise. Years behind, this pick was a huge deal. We're gonna find out. How can you blame Minshew for Jacksonville losing when they had little talent on offense? Their organization is a joke. I agree. I think we will not be able to get Hutchinson. It sounds like he's a top 3 pick. The good thing is we got 3 first-round picks if we want to move up. $5.99. The Pats didn't have 35 yards passing and won that run game. Don't let Eagles get in the playoffs with our run game. That'll work. I mean, it worked tonight. It's not always going to work. At some point, your quarterback's going to have to throw. But tonight, it worked. Rocha's my brother. Rocha's my man. Not my man like that. Not like that. But, it's like my friend. Pause. Who won the game? Patriots won the game. And Philly 500, $160. All I know is Minshew can be the guy, and Hurts possibly is the guy. But it's still a big question mark. Hurts could either be like Russell Wilson or Marcus Mariota. I'm not out on Hurts. So that's why I think the next 4 games for Hurts is so interesting. Definitely Microwave Society won it now. Bunch of beta cucks and shit. I'm an alpha, make my own shit happen. There you go. I respect that. I haven't seen enough of the video. I can't ever pronounce his name. I have watched Hutchinson, and I like him a lot. I haven't watched enough to tell you which one I like better, though. Mac Jones made some money today. I think he threw 3 times the entire game. Dallas 500. I love that name. Hurts is your guy. Hurts made mistakes, but made enough passes and plays to end up. It was Rager's fault. It's always Regular. I mean, he stinks. No question about it. Regular stinks. Nelson Regular drives me nuts. No question about it. All right, let's see here. Washington's going to beat Dallas, so that's not going to help us. But the fortunate thing for us is we have 2 games against Dallas. Irregular, yeah. Dallas, you're not sweeping Washington. You're going to split with them. So they're going to win their home game. I was impressed by New England to win the game plan old school. Yeah, but look, they played great defense too. I mean, New England played good defense tonight. Game Dines cooked the Eagles. He didn't. Barely lucky. He's lucky he survived. Hurts starting to trust the protection to be the guy. If he can't go through his progressions, the offense will work. It's going to be interesting to see how he bounces back, right? It really is. 500, Aiden Hutchinson will be the second defensive player to win the Heisman and will be the number 1 pick. Yeah, well, I would love to get him. That's exactly who we need. We need a defensive end like that. But there's still some other guys, you know what I mean? Bryce Young's locked to win a Heisman. I can't imagine. Has a defensive end ever won a Heisman before? That seems hard. 500. If Minshew or Hurts ends up as a starter next year and plays really good, would you feel comfortable with either or one of them? Yeah. I mean, they would have the opportunity to win it, no question about it. I don't. I mean, I'm not so sure on Minshew or Hurts. I don't know. Unlike Aguilar, okay, buddy. They're banning the timing. Yeah, we can't have timing people out. I can't have that. Good night, buddy. Take care. Cowboys only lost one NFC team. You Cowboy fans are just like you're beyond me. The Aguilar dropped any balls today? Aguilar stunk today. Do I think a punter could win Heisman? I don't know. I don't think so, but you never know. Hurts about to come back with a huge chip on his shoulder. That's what I want to see. That's what I hope he does. Brady owns all your poverty teams. Yep. Hurts will show us he's a franchise quarterback against the no-names. It's a big game. It's going to be a high-pressure game. It's going to be for a playoff spot. And it's a great opportunity for Hurts to win people over. It really is. But he wears an edible mask. That's my idea. Like, I have an idea for edible napkins. Cowboys will likely get bounced out the first. Oh, they're gonna lose the first round. I agree. I just want the Eagles to play him. Old news. Everybody knows that. Aguilar's horrible. If it's win-win, Hurts balls out, Gardner plays hero. Could be. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, Pat threw 5 times. That's crazy. It's going to be really, really interesting. All right, guys. Well, let me thank you guys for being here tonight. I totally appreciate it. I had a great time. It was fun as always. I will not be streaming Thursday. Thursday, you probably won't see me. I'm really busy that day. I got some things going on. I can't stream that game, which is why I want to make sure I stream tonight. I will be streaming on Sunday, though. I will be streaming Washington-Dallas game and then whatever other games we'll see. But let me thank each and every one of you guys for being here. New England wins. I won $160. I'll take it. If you haven't, please subscribe. Yeah. Stream stuttering. It's been doing that all night. I don't know why. It's weird. Let me see. I don't know why it's doing it, but I'm going to end this. Anyways, I hope you all have a good night. Make sure you like, subscribe on the way out. And we'll see. I'll have a video out tomorrow, I'm sure. Got some things planned for the week, so you'll see me. With that said, I hope everybody has a great night. I hope you guys take care. I will talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. 500 is not jump on the Minshew train. I'm not on the Minshew train. I'm not on the Hurts train. I'm in the wait and see train. I'm just going to sit back, wait and see, and then evaluate accordingly. That's all I'm going to do. But with that said, you guys take care. I will talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Peace. Denzel Washington. Out.